Let's see if it connects to chat before we dive in. Nice. Okay. Multi-stream. Hello everybody, welcome back. We're going to play some 100 now. We're going to have some fun. We're going to try and win all the chips. This should be coming through live on YouTube as well, which is pretty sicko, and Facebook. If you do enjoy this, please consider sticking around, asking a question or two, subscribing, asking questions, joining in with the chat, generally giving me some support and saying nice things. We're going to dive into some 100 and nil ski. Let's do it, boys. Let's do it. Start off with a reasonable check call for the boys. It's kind of annoying when he uses this size, but what can you do? I think he's going to check back a lot here when he doesn't have it. Interesting. It's kind of very close between bluffing and checking here. And it will be annoying if he has a 10, but... Don't think we do anything but check fold. But what the hell, dude? How does that guy... That's pretty ridiculous, but... It is what it is, baby. Gonna defend deuces here versus unknown UK reg. There's not many UK regs in this pool for the most part. Take a free one here. Not the best free one. Really interesting here because he should have some ace kings and ace jacks and things of that nature. Isaac Moore, much love for the follow, baby. But we're just gonna fold. Maybe do some things with different hands, but not that one. Interesting flop. I think we can either small bet or big bet, both are fine here. I think I like the big bet though. Do a mixture. He says haha. Classic. Oh, it says we're live now. That makes sense. I don't know how somebody's followed when we weren't live, but we'll take it. This is a pretty nice flopper versus Sea Lord. Ooh, what about a royal flush for the boys, eh? Imagine that first stream on YouTube, just bink the old royal flush. Not quite. I guess he's gonna have like some two pairs here and stuff like that. I think 3/4 is my size in here. Raise. If anybody's joining early, please let me know how the old audio levels are. Check. I think I like just stabbing this turn. I think it's okay. Check-in's fine too. I think there are some worse hands that can call, especially this dude. Can call with hands like, I don't know, the ace of clubs occasionally. Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 ba. So I don't know how... Oh yeah, nice. Sick, it's coming through. Hello, Pounce, how you doing? What do you think a good BB per 100 is in GG Rush games, considering the huge rake? Well, to be fair, the Russian cash games actually have less rake than the regular tables, so you probably have a naturally higher win rate here. than on the regular tables, but the games are probably a little bit tougher. So I don't know, dude. Any win rate on GG pre-rake back is absolutely sicko, because it's obviously a very rake back heavy website. But yeah, any is good, really. Any is good. May the aces be with you. I like that. May the aces be with you. Nice. Ba 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 da ba da ba. We're just gonna stab this and try and make him fold. I don't know, king high. Ever. I don't expect many folds, but obviously it doesn't have to work. Ayah. We 3-bet. We gone C-bet. I'm definitely going to block this turn. I think this guy's going to have loads of worse hands that he can still have here. So, ba 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 da ba da ba. Interesting. River is interesting here because this guy can definitely have some bluffers. Can have some hands like, yeah, I'm gonna check and decide. Hello, Philippe. How we doing, my friend? Good to see you. Interesting. It's kind of annoying when we don't have a diamond as well. He is obviously going to have a bunch of aces, but he should have some bluffs here. I guess because we don't block... kind of sad, but... He probably gets it. He probably has a bluff there some of the time. Yeah, it's either ace queen or a bluff. Nice hand. Nice hand. I actually, hello Johnny. How you doing, dude? I, actually played 200 and L last night for the first time ever. Won 2.5 buy-ins in 200 hands, which was nice. I play a very aggressive bankroll strategy because this isn't, I can redeposit and things if I need to. But with that said, 3.5k bankroll, nearly 4k maybe, in that region. So my plan is to, well, I was not supposed to be back until tomorrow because we took a week off. But somebody in my house has COVID, so we haven't got much to do because I can't leave. And it was Sunday, and I was like, it's a Valentine's Day treat, baby. So we're here streaming, but I want to move up to 200 and I'll take very aggressive shots. Why not? Why not? The games are very similar. The games are... Oh, that's my seat clicking. Lol. The games are very similar, and I feel like I'm playing good, so... Hello, VMS. Hello, gamer. VMS, because you're watching on YouTube, I don't know exactly how the commands work, but if you try exclamation point... if you try exclamation point Discord, it should give you a link, but I don't know if that works on YouTube. I don't know, but obviously I need to know that. So if you could test it for me, that'd be great, because I can't type on YouTube when I'm streaming, only Twitch. Hello, Vassal. Just saw your intro to GPA. Gotta say I'm pumped. Let's fucking go, baby. Nice, dude. That's sicko. Very, very excited to see you in there, my man. It's gonna be good, dude. We've got the process very, very dialed in now. With like, gonna go for a cheap bluff here as well. Maybe fold out pocket eights, and get called by like ace 9 always. Yeah, I mean he shouldn't really be checking turn very often, but Salabi. Yeah, we've got the process dialed in, my dude. So excited to have you in there. I've just been working on the weekly workbook today, actually, for GPA. Just had a little bit more, even more structure, really. Structure's the hardest thing to do when you're trying to educate people, is like share the education in a way that makes sense for everybody to understand. So structure helps that, and it just gets better every time. So excited, dude. Excited. Ba ba da ba 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 ba. And if anybody out there, it's like, how has this fucking guy gone from 10 NL to 100 NL and shot taking 200 NL in 6 months? Take a visit to gingerpoker.com/academy and you'll see. This guy was playing 200 NL last night. He's a whale. Kind of thinking of overcalling here. I don't do this very often at all, but I think with the whale in and this guy in and this hand, it's probably just okay. And obviously this is just the worst. Sad. Very sad, very sad. Hello Mario, how you doing, my man? 3.5k isn't bad off 200 now. Yeah, I agree. Still an aggressive shot take, obviously, but why not? Why not? Bum ba ba bum. Interesting. Tina Turner. Guess we just bet big. Get snap called by GG Hero. Pretty interesting. We river astray. We have like the 86th nuts here. I'm just gonna block and debate call in here because no, I'm just gonna bet big and decide. I think he has a lot of one heart hands that probably aren't gonna bluff enough at the time. So you found your link. Nice, thank you, dude. Ugh, this is kind of sad. It's kind of sad, honestly. This guy definitely doesn't raise enough as a bluff here. It's just annoying when we have a 6 and a 5 because we block some of his boats. I don't think he raises a flush here, so he's probably just going to be a chop a lot here, but still probably going to fold, to be honest. I just don't think he chose a one heart bluff there like ever, so. And here we called a small check raise and a turn barrel, which seems fine. Probably have to fold river if he bets. Yeah. This is interesting sizing. Not sure he goes this size with his flushes, to be honest. I'm obviously not calling, I'm just debating on whether we raise it. Like, does he really go small with his flushes to induce, or is this just going to be a king and we also block 9-10? I'm going to go for this. This could be a little bit on the puntier side, but I think it's okay. Oh my god, we've got ourselves a whale, I think. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I don't really know. I don't really understand the sizing on river with that, because he's trying to induce a bluff with a hand that can't really handle that much pressure. I don't know. It's whatever. It is a whatever. It's probably fine. Hello, Midnight Tsar. How you doing, dude? Yeah, to be fair, I wasn't gonna stream until tomorrow, but then I was just like, fuck it, let's just stream. I set up the new thing and all the new stuff that I've set up, and I've been like figuring it all out this week and that, and then it was all ready to go, and I was like, oh well, we might as well just spin it on a Sunday. And basically we're going to stream until the light turns off there, because with the way the new camera is, it doesn't work at all without the light. And I tried to charge the light, but I think I've got a faulty plug or something where it didn't charge very well, so we'll just stream until that cuts out. Or until we feel like it, really. But that'd probably be like 2.5 hours. Hopefully. Bum, 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 bum. Cold beer. To be honest, I had 2 beers on front. I woke up Saturday and I was just not feeling good at all. I I'm very sensitive to alcohol nowadays. I was just gonna. I'm just sizing this so it's much easier to get it in on turn versus this dude. Pretty sad that he. Pretty Sydney sad that he folds, but not much you can do. I was thinking about just ripping the flop, to be fair, and just get his hands like pocket nines and things of that nature to call, but. Ah, cool, so it shows up on the thing. Hello, Giggle Piglet. Going good, dude. Yeah, had a nice... It was actually very interesting. So I've been working for myself full-time for just under 4 years. It was 4 years in September. So I don't know exactly how many months that is, but it's just under 4 years. And during that time, I've obviously had time off. I've not worked every single day, but there's never been a time where I'm like, right, this is my... Why does that change? Oh, that's absolute tilt as fuck. Let me copy this. Why is the chat different? That's fair. I hate things like that. I don't know if anybody else hates that stuff. You know, where it doesn't line up, but minimize that, paste that. All right, there we go. Yeah, somebody else is gonna have to type in chat now. Make sure that works. Squeeze in. So in all of that time, I've not really said, wow, this is super sigh. How does this guy ever have it when he just flats this dude? I mean, it's a pretty next level trap if he's doing it, but I don't think it's anything but a fold. Really weird though, to be honest. And Barley Life shows a fucking... you can set up a link, another social media on your YouTube channel. Okay, nice one, dude. I'll definitely do that. I thought the commands would be built in like it is on Twitch, but obviously it doesn't seem to be that way, which is kind of annoying, but what can you do? So yeah, in that whole time, I've not really had, I'm taking this week off, I've never really done that. So it's weird because it's almost a skill in itself to be able to take time off. And I've struggled this week to switch off properly, and I've had to do some other things for the academy and etc, etc. My internet seems to be lagging, or GG's, but c'est la vie. Just take King High's showdown. This guy is an interesting character. So yeah, kind of struggled this week switching off properly and being able to unplug and not think about things, and at the same time I've had feelings like, one of the main reasons that I've not taken time off before is because I guess when you work for yourself, you worry that you're gonna miss out on things, and like if you're not working, you're not growing, etc. You'll see me lead this turn quite a lot, so I'm gonna block it up as well when I have it here. And I guess this guy is not gonna have a fold very often when he raises his turn, so we'll just put it in. It's pretty tricky for him if he has kings, but the reason I don't just call there is because he's going to check back a lot of Rivieras, and that's absolutely not what we want. So yeah, I had a lot of those feelings this week. On my week off, it's been quite challenging, like, fuck, things going to still be there when I get back, etc, etc. But other than that, yeah, I've been pretty good. Hello, Ronaldinho, how you doing? Oh, we'll take this showdown versus King Jack and Jack 10. Hey. Hello, gamer. Yeah. Did a podcast with Ginge Poker and with business partners, and he fucking got my name wrong twice. The amount of times in my life my name's been misspelt, mispronounced, it's honestly absolutely ridiculous. Stania. Hello, Joshua Stania. I got that wrong at my graduation. I was absolutely terribly tilting. And a 2-1 in a Bachelor of Science for Environmental Science. Joshua Stania. Tilt, dude. Absolute tilt. GG Hero is pretty much always going to have Ace 3 here and Ace 7, but it's a cheap bluff. Nice hand, nice hand. Nice hand, sir. Also watches YouTube, the YouTube channel, that guy, I think. Hello, Riz Kelly. How you doing, dude? Riz Kelly, baby. But yeah, if anyone wants to check that podcast out, it's on Ginger's channel. Pretty good one. I mean, I kind of started it, and then the lighting changed because I've moved where my office is in my room twice this week to get the right setup for this green screen to be better for that camera. And I think it looks much better. If anybody hasn't, maybe I can make it a little bit bigger or zoom in or something, but it's a new setup which I think looks way better than the one before. Way better. That chat box is all over the shop, isn't it? I always forget this country. Macedonia, interesting. Did a quiz on Friday and there was a flags round and I got 10 out of 10, baby. And directly from GG Poker, really, because there's flags that I always forget, like Luxembourg. I always think it's the Netherlands, but then it's not, it's Luxembourg. I guess Lucky Tan is, with the speed he did that at, is going to be rake back, dude. Raise. This will be a 3-bet call 4-bet. Just going to tank, so it doesn't look like it's an obvious decision. Would have a lot of traps here too. Flop's kind of annoying. I think versus this ridiculous size, we'll just fold and just continue when he sizes correctly and just punish him when he uses this size when we have good hands. What can you do? What can you do, boys? We'll block this turn as well. Could occasionally check it back, to be fair. I think versus small one, we can still river a 9. We're probably going to continue. Yeah, not super in love with it though. Guess we just try and showdown. I don't think we need to turn this into a bluff. Be pretty funny if he has a flush here or 2 pair, but alrighty, mate. The old check raise, get there, check classic line. An absolute classic. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, what's this mean? He's won a GG Masters. Nice. Cool. Might check raise here. Might check call. Definitely going to continue. Yeah. I think versus pot I'll actually fold.
Oh, lovely.
Darrow Shea, thank you for the follow. Snap catch. Not quite sure what that means. Snap catch. Oh, with the 6-7? I mean, yeah, it's a pretty easy call, to be honest. I guess that's GG Hero. Keep good job. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, dude. Guess raise is good here. Also raising this. Not sure what that means. Keep good job, bro. Oh shit, yeah. Terrible, man. My man. Looking forward to chatting in GPA. Me too, dude. Me too. I think we trap it. Oh no, we don't. We just block. We could also trap. Both are fine. Difficult for him to continue when we have the board so locked up, to be fair, so maybe a check is higher EV, but whatever. How to play way more knit, is that right? I don't know. Not really. Just play solid. I guess probably you want to be nittier at lower stakes. I mean, you want to be pretty nitty everywhere in online poker because people way under bluff spots. But as you move up, you probably want to be tighter at lower stakes because of rake. Rake is much higher, so as a percentage. So yeah, I'm definitely going to double barrel this as a bluff. It's pretty good to do this with. Don't block ace king, don't block clubs. Just going to bet small, keep all of those hands in, and then bet big on river. Benson mine. This doesn't really change much. In fact, we could probably go even bigger now. Just trying to think how effective this is compared to this. I guess 3/4 gets the job done here. If he finds call with like ace 10 here, it's pretty lol, but maybe he calls with ace king, but I mean, if he calls with ace king, it's probably not going to be a winning call. But he does, so yeah, this is not a... probably not a winning call, to be honest. Well, not the cleanest start to a stream we've ever fucking seen, but I don't think we're playing bad at all. Just running into a couple of spots. I think this is a fold versus small blind. Small blind. Question is, will we win a pot over 5 big blinds today? Not sure I really like this music, but it is all DMCA proofed, which I guess matters more when we're streaming to more platforms. Quarter. Very difficult to get paid there. And I don't think checking is good. Yeah. Yeah, Mario, yeah. It's funny you said that. I was literally just explaining what that means. Yeah, it's from a guy I really like as well. It's a pretty sick story actually. He's a YouTuber, and then he started this company called Stream Beats. I guess we have to bet this much to make him fold a 7. He started like a thing called Stream Beats, and basically it's all DMCA music, DMCA free music, and there's different genres and shit. It's pretty cool. And he launched it, and then within, I think that was like maybe 9 months ago, and now he's making 150k a month passive from Spotify, and it's only gonna grow. It's pretty sicko, dude. It's pretty fucking sick. Hello, Dan Zeshan. How you doing, dude? Good to see you, my friend. We're live on the YouTube streets. Also, let me know if the audio sounds better today, because I've put in some sound proofing things there to stop the reverb. Apparently it helps, and when I listened back to it, it was a fraction better, but a fraction better is definitely what we're all about. Small percentages win. But it's just a little bit like it's just a little bit like meh. Stream Beats EDM, is that what we like? EDM. Let's see. Stream Beats EDM. Let's try this. I could throw up, but we'll see. We'll give it a spin. I don't know the rules for playing YouTube music on YouTube, you see, so... Do I look really orange, by the way? I don't know what the fuck is going on here. This guy limped and we flop a pair and a draw. I don't think we fold. I'm not super thrilled though. Yeah, I agree with that, gamer. Yeah, that's definitely my read too. Underbluff and overcall. That's definitely a pretty accurate read. God, this music needs to stop immediately. It's absolutely not for me, that. Guess we're just going to check and lose it. Lo-fi beats. Let's try this. Yeah, I need to get rid of that fucking command as well. That's definitely not a command that makes sense, is it? I guess you can't use commands on YouTube, it seems. That's kind of really annoying, actually. But maybe I can make the descriptions with the commands in. It probably makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, the music's not bad. It's just not overly inspiring. That's what I'd say. This guy goes for a little Lidl, does he? It's annoying to have a 7 here. Not sure if this turn raise is even good versus this dude. It's going to be really annoying if he has Jack 10, but he definitely has hands like Ace 3, Ace Deuce, 6, 7. But when he calls turn raise, he pretty much always has a 10. And I'm not going to try and bluff him off it, I don't think. Yeah, he did have Ace 3. Let's go, boys. Who gets that thin value on turn? Come on. Who does that? Who does that, eh? We're flicking a call here with this dude. And this dude's also a whale. I think the stream setup would be looking minty. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Audio sounds good through my iPhone. As good as it can sound through the old iPhone streets. Yeah. Audio is one of those things that once you get into the rabbit hole, you can't really pull yourself out very easily, and it's just like you just need to keep making it better. Or at least that's how I feel about most things in my life, to be honest. Once I get hooked into something, I'm like, I need to make this better. And audio is definitely one. Like I can't I honestly, as soon as I invested in a pair of, I got a pair of Bose QC15s, like, I don't know, fucking 7 or 8 years ago. Maybe 10 years ago, I don't know. And since then, I'm like, God, I don't even know how people listen to like the regular iPhone headphones. They just need to be banned. You need to take those out your ears. It's like you gain other elements of the song when you've got good headphones in. That's what it feels like to me. Shout out to everybody watching. Much love, lads. Just ripping a random stream after a week off. Always nice to see the support. I don't think we fold to a check raise with the nut shot. Then again, he does go fucking massive, son. I wish we had a spade in our hand, but it's kind of really annoying here. I guess when he chooses this size, like this is what, over 4x raise, it's like we're not that incentivized to continue. Because if we turn the jack of spades, it's terrible as well. So I guess it just means it's a fold. It's pretty sad though. It's pretty sad. Pretty sad. I think versus smaller raise we like peel there, but not 4.5x raise is like, ugh, sigh. Very, very sigh. Seems to be more UK people in this pool than normal. I'm not sure why that is. But it's pretty good because there's not many UK regs that play on this site that are good, to be honest. The Milkman, Mr. Lee with the overcall. We love to see it, don't we? We're going to defend. And we're going to flop a pair of trousers. Should be pretty strong, this, from the Milkman. It'd be interesting to see if he c-bets ace king on this board. He probably shouldn't, but this is going to be... It should be an overpair or a big draw a lot. Does c-bet ace king? I think that's too thin, me. I think that's actually way too thin. Shouldn't really be c-betting that multi-way. It's absolutely trash, but... yeah, we've seen enough of this. And he insured it. He's probably a recreational player. Hello, the Normus. Yeah, we had a nice few days, 9 days since we streamed last, something like that. We've been chilling, been doing some work, writing a lot. Gives you a lot of time to think when you take time off. That's one thing I have realised. A lot of time to think. Hello, Dante Triple. No, I'm recording on a Sony Alpha A6400. Via the fucking... I'll tell you what is a scam. Elgato. That's a scam company, dude. I mean, I'm probably never going to get sponsored with that sort of thing that I'm saying, but everything they make is just ridiculously expensive compared to what else is in the marketplace. And the capture card by Elgato is I think it's 125 quid. So like $150. I was like, bloody hell, like for basically an adapter that doesn't do anything but change it from USB to HDMI. I was like, that's quite a lot. And then I just quickly had a little Amazon look and I got one for £17 and it's absolutely perfect. And I was like, what is going on here? I was like, what is going on here? And the key light as well. I got that key light behind and it probably needs to be just make that a little bit whiter, I guess. That's better. I was going to say I look really orange. This is Zoom, but it's called Russian Cash on GG. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, the key light from Elgato is 130 quid or something for a light, for one light. It's like that seems a lot considering it's not like pro level. It's just literally a light. And then I got that one off Amazon for 34 quid and it's perfect. Just mad, really. Just seems a very expensive company for what you get. He's going to see bet this pretty wide. I think I'm going to call here. Yeah. Not the best turn, unfortunately. I expect him to check this a lot, though, with ace high. Hippie star. Was obviously going to plan on check raising some turns. Just not this one. This guy uses obscene sizes. But not really much we can do. Don't really know why you bet near pot on the paired board. Doesn't really seem to achieve a lot. Unless he's playing some next level strategy. Which is possible, obviously. Is very possible. Is it probable? No. Flop a check. Call. Probably not versus this size in that. It's probably more of a check fold. Especially versus UTG's range. Not the greatest start to the... Probably down a buy-in or two. 40 minutes in. You're not even looking at this table. But we're 3-betting this. Not going to 3-bet all the regs there, but him definitely. I'd be interested to know if people watching on YouTube have watched on Twitch before. Because I guess the answer would be no. Or maybe yes. I don't know. There's 2 answers, Josh. Congrats. Gonna defend this. Take a free one, I think. Interesting. Bit. What's your strategy behind the min RFI? It's just solved ranges pre, and people react pretty poorly versus it, to be honest. So yeah, I don't know. I've experimented with different ways, and it just seems to be the same. The background is solid. I mean, this is on a green screen. So, how does this guy have a raise fold, dude? What in the hell's going on here? It's on a green screen, and then the overlay is just what I made on Photoshop. But thank you. But like, we used to really struggle to get a good green screen, and then I used to think it was the lighting, which obviously the lighting does play a role, but it's seemingly just the difference between a real camera and a webcam just picks up the green of the thing way better. So it works much better. I think I'm going to check call here. / block bet. I don't know what's best. He's probably not got many folds on this turn. Yeah, I think we like check. I think we like check. He should improve on this card a lot too. He should pick up some like extra boats, some 2 pairs, like 7/8 suited. Kind of weird sizing. The block, it smells a lot like a 10, so I'm gonna call probably. Don't think I want to check raise. Interesting. I guess he's just gonna check back with like Jack 10. To be honest, which is kind of annoying, but we also win here sometimes versus Ace Jack. Thank you, Didab. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, it's nice, dude. The setup's much nicer. I've got a whole new the thing my screen is being held on my laptop with it side by side. It's like nice, and then off where the camera is, there's like this extra pole that holds it up. And then the light behind it. It's nice, good setup. I'm very happy with it. This guy goes for the pot size. Not really entirely sure what he's trying to represent here, but obviously us having hearts makes this a fold, but kind of really interested. He can definitely have loads of really good hands here, but what can you do? You bink the €10 ticket? Nice. What are you playing on, Giggle Piglet? And what the ticket's for, I guess, free rolls or tournaments or something. We'll check call this. Kind of annoying when he chooses this big size, but what can you do? This should slow him down, really. I think he's going to probably be bluffing too much if he bets big here. I think this is a bluff. Yeah. Just try and fold a hand like Jack 8, Queen 8. Occasionally with this size, and we'd get him to fold a 9 as well. Hands like 9, 10. Hello, Stew. How you doing, dude? This isn't very good, is it? Pretty interesting spot for him to check back turn and then just raise, but you should have some flushes played this way, so, and there's obviously nothing we can really do with 7s, so nice hand. Nice hand, sir. Nice hand, sir. B3 betting gelade and folding to 4-bet. Pretty standard. Bam. Always nice when that gets through, to be honest. When you're bluffing, wrong button. I don't know if this is supposed to be a call. Doesn't seem like it. It's probably like King 5 or something. But this pool's looking pretty soft, to be fair, right now. There's definitely a lot of weaker players around. Some weaker dudes. The 200NL pool last night was pretty tough. Could you show it sometime? What would you like me to show? Nudies. What would you like me to show? Hello, Swifters. How you doing, dude? How are you doing, dude? Yeah, but let me know what do you mean? Do you mean my setup? Show you my setup? I guess that's what you mean. But yeah, I can do that if that's what people want to see. I'm pretty happy with it, honestly. It's something I've built up over numerous years. And it's pretty... I used to think that it would just like come one day and just be like the perfect setup, and then I realized you've got to just build it up over time. This is fucking another spot I have to bluff in. Fold like nines. Yeah, it's just very, very clearly a bluff. I do expect to get called here too often though, but people just hate folding on rivers. If he has a king here, it's lol. Yeah, this guy's a loller. This guy is a lollocopters. Well, hello, Mario. Yeah, dude, don't worry about the long messages. Not long at all, dude. You seem pretty relaxed. Yeah, dude, I mean, I do the work off the table. That's basically what it is, you know. Do the work to understand the emotional side of me in terms of like, because tilt is a symptom of a belief, like always. It's not just something that happens. You know, tilt is not like a real thing. It's just a symptom of something. So if you can work out what's causing it, you can stop the tilt from happening before it happens, you know. So that's what I'm doing. So basically, if I feel tilted, I try and work out what belief or what part of me is causing that to happen. And that can be a mixture of anything, you know. Entitlement to want to win, thinking I'm better than other people, thinking I can control variance. There's loads of stuff, dude, but yeah. And then I'm usually pretty chilled because it's just relaxing, man. His friend has blasted off 6% of his roll and just keeps getting worse. Interesting. When his friend plays on his GG account where there is no investment, he crushes it. Yeah, it sounds like a self-sabotage habit. That's very normal too. We're very good at that, especially men. Like, we fear success more than we consciously think, because with success, our identity changes, and especially if success generates more money, which in poker, it clearly does generate more money. I don't hate continuing here, but I think I'd prefer to have just a little bit more equity. This is pretty lol river. Fuck. Such a troll river. He just snap bets as well. His timing's a bit... I'm gonna call. Nice answer. Pretty wide defend, but nice hand. But yeah, we're very good at sabotaging ourselves. So if your identity is going to change with success, then you can hold yourself subconsciously back from success because you don't want it. You think you do consciously, but then subconsciously you're like, I'll just butcher my own winnings because then that keeps me comfortable with who I've always been. It's a very regular way to protect yourself. You set up, yeah, I can do a setup walkthrough, I guess. Make it all B-rolled up and that. This is fucking terrifying. Not entirely sure what this sizing is, but I guess we're just going broke with queens on the button. I mean, his sizing seems, yeah, I was going to say, it seems like it's going to be a 4-bet fold for that sizing. Ridiculous. But we'll take the free money and our red line can suck it. But yeah, I'll do a setup tour at some point. How do you like GG compared to PokerStars? Well, in my week off, I did deposit money on Stars just to see what it was like, and for sure, Stars is softer. Like, it's not even close. It's a different type of soft, but there's definitely way more recreational players on Stars. Like, holy shit. I was only playing 50 NL, so it's not fair to compare side by side with 100, obviously. But bloody hell, like, way softer on Stars. GG is definitely reg heavy, rake back regs especially, so they're definitely beatable, and the reg tables are super soft. But yeah. Can you discuss colors, the tags? Green, dark green is short stack. Purple is whale. And then you can figure out the rest by watching. Pretty much. Kind of thinking about loading up the regular tables. To be honest, this pool's kind of just like, more look at it, it's just regs and regs and regs. Shall we play regular tables? Should we play a mixture? Yeah, well, let's just play. How do I turn this off? Let me just set this up. I just need to figure out, is this, have I got this keyed in the right way? Oh yeah, I do, yeah. Nice. Well, we'll play a... Let's get another... Boom. And of course, the reg tables aren't running. Well, they are, but... Alright, we'll play some reg tables and some Russian cash as well. Why not, eh? Why not? So we've got 4 tables open now, but you can't see all of them. You can only see what I show you. We're playing this kid heads up. This... But yeah, that fear of success is a really big one that holds people back, man. Like, for sure. People really fucking sabotage themselves a lot. I used to do it a lot. I used to do it so often, it was honestly a nightmare. Like, the way my self-sabotage was in business, if I made a sale like early in the month, I would just pretty much find ways to stop making sales to keep my income capped at what it was. And it's because I just feared change. Basically, I didn't want to be known as the successful person in my family. That's what I didn't want. But then I obviously changed that and feel good about it. Ooh, we have jacks on this table. The Arctic Dragon. No, this is not ACR, no. This is GG Poker. Ooh, pipped him, nice. Pipped him. Yeah, I agree with that more. So yeah, Stars is way softer. Way softer. Yo, we have I didn't even I forgot we were running it twice, and I just saw the 10 because I was looking at this hand. Yeah, I agree with that, Morse. Yeah, pretty good summary, to be fair. I guess we just call. I think we take a free one here. Yeah. Might have to call river, to be honest. I think we can value bet now. Target hand like 7, A7, King 7, King 8, noise. This guy 3-bet small, C-bet small, turn bet small, so we just called with pair plus gutter, and we're just going to check and try and beat ace high. They just bets. His sizing on turn smells a lot like ace king, so let's hope he has ace king and not like jacks. Yeah. He's got a real big size in tells, that dude. Yeah, we've got the regular tables, baby. How do I have so many? Ah, I see. Nice. Nice. Hello, Wins. How you doing? Wins lol, my man. Fold. Yeah, so to be fair, if I had the hotkeys set up, I'd probably play a bit on stars on this stream, but I don't have the hotkeys set up and I can't be bothered to sort that out. I did that once on stream and it's a bit fucking very stressful, actually. It looks like a bit of a brick. Probably gonna check back. Seems sad. Seems sad. Well, we're definitely running cold right now. Yeah, I have Black Octopus at the moment, yeah. Does it mean I get 35%? Yeah, you do, yeah. That's correct, sir. So it's kind of interesting, so basically, because you can switch back any time, and I haven't collected any of my points from Rake. So as of right now, I have about $700-ish in Rake back that I can collect. But what I might do, it basically works out that with the fish buffet for 270,000 points, you get a spin from I don't know anything about ACR or Party. The only sites I play on are I played a bit on Unibet, but GG and Stars are the only two I can really give comments on. 3 regular and 1 rush at the moment, but we'll just switch it up and see what happens. What was I going to say then? Fuck, what was I going to say? Yeah, so with the fish buffet, you can, at 270,000 points, you can spin, and the first place is like the top prize is, I think, let me see here. Yeah, so it spins from $300 to $2,200. So basically, you give away $600 at worst, but at best you gain. My maths is fucking trash. You gain $1,300, so it's like a pretty, it's a pretty good spot, to be honest. So I'm thinking about once I've unlocked 270,000 points, I'm just gonna go to the fish buffet spin and just spin it on stream, and just have it stream EV. It seems fine. Hello, Benja Esteban. Yeah, there is more win rate. I think I'm gonna fold here. It's kind of weird versus this guy, but oh, we have spades. It's half pot. It's not the worst. Not the best. It's a pretty good river. Guess this guy's gonna have a lot of hands like King Queen and King Jack, King 10. As if chat. Yeah, I think the leaderboard's a fucking scam, dude. I've said that since day one, and I just think they cost you more money long term, because you don't move up stakes as quickly if you're just trying to grind the leaderboards, unless you're a sicko. And it's not that you can't make mad sick money. It's just not for me, man. I can't see what that fucking name is in dark blue. Is that you, D-Toms? D-Toms, is that you? It is D-Toms. I can barely fucking see that, dude. Thank you. It's good to be back. Just watched your interview with Ginge. Quality. Nice one. Nice. It was good, yeah. It's kind of off the cuff, not planned, and got my lighting a bit wrong, but he got my name wrong, so fuck him. This is sad, isn't it? Versus Blaster Dude. But how are we playing a 46 VPIP, by the way? 46 VPIP on a Sunday afternoon. Habibis. What does that mean? Doesn't that mean Habibis mean something, doesn't it? Yeah, it is, yeah. Wins, yeah. That is very correct, yes. I guess I have to be pretty wary of that, actually. 60 days. Shit. I need to figure that out, how many days it's been for me. Because if I change and fucking don't get it, that's criminal. But yeah, if you're not gonna unlock 270k points, you should absolutely do the black program. But if I unlock that fish buffet, I'll definitely spin it. I mean, if I lose $600, it's a bit tilting, but it is what it is, isn't it? If I bink that 2200, that would be way better for me than losing the 600, you know. It's probably a board that favors him, but we have a very clear bet. It's weird, man. I just can't seem to beat regular tables on GG. I don't know if that's because of the rake or what, but I just seem to always lose. Maybe I just don't play the style it requires, but they're so soft, I just can't seem to work it out. Maybe it's just a sample size, but yesterday I was up like 4.5 buy-ins, then all of a sudden I was stuck a bit, and it's like, oh, what the fuck is going on? It's going to be a difficult hand to win with, isn't it? He's a bit of a blaster, Driss, as well. Bit of a blaster. The old Kings, baby. The 5100 rat hole challenge. What does that mean, dude? I mean, I'd be up for it. I'm going to America soon. Well, I say hope soon. As soon as the border opens, I'll be going to America. So I will be on ACR and things. ACR probably play on Igni, which I believe is the softest of them all, with the worst software. It's pretty hilarious how that is like, just seems to be a relationship that is just true. The worse the software, the worse the player pool. Which does make sense realistically. Fold this one. Sweet sugar dumpling. Still think we can bet 75 versus this dude. He's for sure a bit of a whale, so. And obviously pretty easy check back here. Running pure, baby. Pretty nice spot for a value bet here. He doesn't have very many kings at all, to be honest. Ace 10. Interesting. Very interesting hand. Oh, we just got nit rolled by a guy on another table here. We had King 9, river trips, and we bet, and he tanked forever and then called with the flush, so. What can you do? Why is the player pool so much smaller than stars? I don't know, dude. I guess stars are just better at marketing, to be fair. I guess that's what it boils down to. Stars just have a better marketing team. And also, I think, yeah, stars just have a better marketing team. I think they just have more resources. They've been in the industry longer, so they've got a bigger player pool. The software's nicer. It's a little bit easier to get money on stars for most people than GG2. Like, I don't think, like, British people can only deposit $200 on GG at the moment, which is absolutely terrible. Like, I deposited before that limit was put in, otherwise I would not play on GG. So the UK is a pretty big part of the poker market, to be fair. So that's got to account for a fair amount of it. And then also maybe just time of day now, like, there's a lot of Asia plays on GG, and I guess they're all asleep now. And then also as well, I think the rake back just puts people off. It attracts some people, but it detracts other people for sure. Gonna bet here. Reverse interesting. I think we have enough showdown value to just check. We don't have any showdown value. La la. I don't think this person plays super well. I think they choose they choose spots rather than ranges, which is a very interesting concept that I didn't know about until I listened to Doug Polk versus D-Negs, how he broke it down, how D-Negs played, and I was like, I know people that play like that. They choose spots rather than ranges, and it's kind kind of a backward way of looking at it, to be honest. Obviously called check raise. Do we like bet here? Yeah. Player pool, yep. Yep. Pretty annoying hit, because Driss is going to have probably like his weak ace-x when he just calls. He can occasionally have like hands like queen jack though. There's not many people I'm going to value bet this against, but I think Driss is going to be one of them, because I do think he has queen jack and jack 10 and king 10, king queen. We block that obviously, but pretty thin that, but I like it versus that dude. Oh, we flopped a set here. Might raise turn, to be honest. I haven't played 100 Xeon. I haven't played 100 Xeon stars, to be fair. And it's kind of because of the HUD that I don't play on that. Not like this, chat. How's it ended this early? Fuck. Alright, let's see if we can patch something up here. I fucking knew this was going to happen. Fucking... How's that? That's kind of whack, isn't it? Fuck. Can we even value bet this? Probably, because he's still going to have some 10x. That's very annoying. Not really sure why he's checking turn, but... Oh, it's so fucking tilting, that fucking light. Let me just plug it back in. Fuck's sake. That light's got a fucking mind of its own, lads, to be fair. Like it says it's got 4 batteries. Well, we just have to play like this. It's absolutely not ideal, but whatever. Pretty annoying, to be honest. First stream back, fucking the light dies an hour and 15 minutes in. Sad. Sad. At least you can hear me, though. Curious is what you use to deposit. Stars has some weird withdrawal terms. I don't know. I've never really withdrawn on a... To be fair, I haven't withdrawn off a poker site for a number of years, because before GPR, I'd just consistently lose. Really. I would never lose that much, but I wasn't a big withdrawer. Where's the fucking music? This has gone from bad to bloody worse, this. I'm going to fold it. Not all US states allow PS and GG. ACR gets all the Texas Southern players. Nice. I mean, I've heard from some pretty reputable sources that they think that online poker will be back in the US nationwide by 2023, 2 years from now, yeah. So if that happens, it's going to be a fucking bloodbath. Whether it happens, who knows, but pretty annoying that the light's gone off, honestly. It's fucking so tilting, that light. I might have to get a new one. It just has a mind of its own. Sometimes it's like fucking works for like 6 hours without charge, and then other times it can be an hour. Fucking cheap shit. And then can you see this on my head now? It's because there's a light here that's behind the green screen, and it shines like a greenish tint on my forehead, and then fucking tilt. Yeah, I think the hoods are... I just don't think the hoods are good, dude. I think regs that use hoods are costing themselves money because it... I don't know if anybody's listened to the Charlie Carroll podcast with Ginge. It's kind of like a bit one-sided, and you could tell Ginge wasn't anywhere near as prepared as Charlie for it. Charlie really turned up with a... Ginge turned up to a knife in a gunfight. That's what it felt like. But anyway, by the by. But a lot of what Charlie was saying made sense, and how I see it is the nuts. I'm guessing we're just going to go really big here because he's not going to fold his 2 pairs. His calling range is as what we would call inelastic, and he could convince himself that I have a missed flush draw occasionally. So, just going to tank a little bit. No light is good, is it really? Kind of looks like I'm underwater or something. It's always nice to river the nuts, isn't it? I think that's okay. I think... I don't know. Yeah, I think like if I was a recreational player and I was a recreational player, like I could, to be honest, up until last summer, I was just really not a fan of online poker, even though I love the game of poker. I just got so disincentivized with it all, like the fucking hoods and the everybody playing like a fucking bot and just all this weird software, and I just felt like pretty disincentivized with the whole thing. And then I started streaming and like started to fall back in love with it again, and then got connected with Ginge, so started to think about the way that Ginge thinks about the game, and then obviously started GPA and like started to have fun again, and then figure out how to play a strategy that's like pretty well, it's not straightforward. It's actually really quite difficult to master, but it's easy to understand. And when you get it, like as I've got it now, I feel like I can just turn up to the games and just win for the first time ever in my life, which is amazing. And I'm having fun again. And it's not like a super, you know, numbers-based strategy in this weird, like, oh, he has a 17% turn barrel frequency, and because of that, I'm going to have this, this, and this. It's just like weird to me. It's more like, I mean, again, our goal is to have is to beat live poker long term. So yeah. But yeah, I got fucked off with poker, to be fair. Hello, Dan Upson. How you doing? The man of many names. How you doing, dude? Telford lads. I don't consider myself a Telford lad, but I suppose I technically kind of am. It's going good, dude. Yeah, I mean, our fucking light just died, which is pretty annoying, really. Because now we're in the dark. I kind of look like fucking Schmeagol. But other than that, yeah, going good. Playing well. Playing well. Running pretty fucking whatever today. Just a lot of folding, a lot of spots like this. Pretty easy call here. What is the logic for raising 6x on King 6x flush draw versus c-bet? This pretty difficult to explain that without just giving away my whole strategy, I guess. So, but just think about what you're supposed to do on turn with a lot of hands, and you don't really want to fold. So, Kepsi, no diamond. Raise. Can also flat this. Both options are fine. But we take the aggressive one and it works, and we like it. Ba ba da ba da ba. All of my lights are dying. I've got 3 lights on, and that one's, the one at the back's dead, the one down here is dying, and this one is also dying. That's usually what happens when I just stream without whenever I stream in the afternoon, I always make sure that from like 4 o'clock onwards that my all my lamps are charging for this exact reason. So apologies, lads. What can you do, boys? We'll definitely have to figure out some better music for next stream too. How is it watching on YouTube? What's the experience like? There seems to be equal amounts of YouTube people as Twitch people here, which is cool. Nice little defend here with the 8-9 versus GG Lingev. Yeah, we get this too versus your man. It's a pretty good flop. It's a pretty good flop. All of the upside down nines. I think we're going to start off with a continue and just drill the 9 of clubs on turn. The old 9 of clubs, baby. It's close. It's an easy continue on turn. Pretty difficult for him to have a boat, which is good, obviously. Because our 5 and 10 out's going to be clean a lot. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure what this size is supposed to represent here. Don't really see us doing anything but call, though. Meaning, should probably be checking here a lot. Probably have to fold if he bets, but he should be checking. Kind of annoying, to be honest. I mean, I'm just going to fold. I'm not going to pay this off. I'm grateful for this lockdown because it's made me a better player being forced playing line. Absolutely, dude. Abso-fucking-lutely. Me too, dude. It's giving me time to build a real business as well. Yeah, I've been at 100 for a while, dude, yeah. Been shot in... Well, I took my first shot at 200 last night. Gonna call it. Yep. Not really the turn we were looking for, obviously. Hello, Techno Banana. How you doing, dude? Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, we took a shot at 200 last night. Went pretty well. Won 2.5 buy-ins. We should win. This guy is so bad, honestly. He's probably one of the worst regs in the pool, this dude. How he doesn't find a value bet there is beyond me. But yeah, we say we lose the minimum. We're gonna check here, I think. It's annoying because I guess in fact I prefer block to check, because we wouldn't check aces or kings here, and this guy can have 8s and 9s that are put in a really difficult spot versus a block. And if we check, it's just really difficult for us to win versus riverbet, and when he folds, it's fucking red line print. But yeah, I definitely don't have a big sample at 100, but I'm more than happy to just try and wield a small... I've just grown my bankroll basically, and I think if your bankroll is growing, you shouldn't overthink... I think people get lost in the numbers of long-term win rates and all that sort of shit, which does make sense, and obviously you need to know that you have a win rate to be able to move up technically, but I do think people get lost in those numbers, and they're like, oh, well, I need a bigger sample, and I need this, and I need that, and I'm much more of a, oh, well, I feel like I'm beating the game, I've got enough money, let's move up. And if I hit a patch of variance or run bad or play bad, I'll just move back down, and that's okay. We're going to take a check here, I think. YouTube Bear, I'm more likely to notice you're live and tune in as I'm always on there. Noise. Yeah, I think YouTube. I mean, I'm streaming to both. It literally makes no difference for me anymore because I upgraded to Twitch Prime and probably going to lose to Pocket Nines here, but seems fine. Seems okay. I think I know the essence of the GPA strategy. I mean, I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but with the way you've described that means that you don't understand it at all. Because there's very specific reasons why I'm check raising there, and it's not anything to do with what you said. I understand what you're saying, and what you're saying is not wrong, but that's not why I'm doing it. That's like increasing the size of the pot. It's just not really relevant. It's not what I'm trying to achieve. So I hope you take that with the spirit that I said it in. It's not to cause offense. It's just, you know, just is what it is. That's good, and I feel like more and more people on Twitch are starting to realize that you don't have to make fucking poker super difficult to win. I'm gonna fire again here. Is it okay? We don't have diamonds. He's gonna have some natural folds. Yeah, it's fine. Not gonna fold a 9, but noise. There's obviously nuances to everything, and I'm not saying that check raise was actually good with the 6 there, but it seemed okay at the time for the logic I was choosing in my head, so that's kind of okay for a small brain like me. Hello, Matthew Levy. How you doing, dude? How are you doing? Well, I'm not folding it. We're just going to drill the king of spades, baby. Back. We occasionally get a check, I was going to say. We get a check here sometimes. We're obviously going to check. I don't really see me betting here. And we whiff. That's sad. Ah, fucking whale folds when we have aces. So sad. Yeah, it's just a bit depressing, this music, innit? Bit fucking depressing, to be honest. But because this is going onto YouTube, it automatically detects the DMCA thing, so it has to be DMCA free. Dodging DMCA by MC Blizzard. What are we saying about that? God, this could be an ear melter. The first song is called Sick Bray. Oh my god, this could be out of control. Okay. Go on, the Blizzard. Oh shit. MC Blizzard, what? Yes. Yeah, that's not going to be... It's a no from me, MC. It's a no from me. It's just all the same. It's all just like... Okay, I've heard this song before. I didn't know this was DMCA proof. Nice. What sort of bankroll management do you advise? Amazing you were taking shots at 200. I think it's good to be aggressive. I think it's good to be aggressive too, yeah. It's like one of those things that, like, once you know or you feel that you're a winning player and you have some evidence to back it up, which I think I do, and your bankroll is growing because, again, people get caught up in win rates and fucking this and that. And at the end of the day, if your bankroll is going up, you want to go play higher stakes because rake is lower. Rake is lower. People aren't much better. Is this supposed to be a shove pre? I fucking don't know. I have no clue. Oh, fuck. Yeah. I understand that it looks bizarre, yeah. Fuck. Not sure if this is supposed to be the thing, but it's what I've opted for. We like no snap. We like no snap. I think this is plus EV with the 24 big blinds dead. Oh my god, we're a fucking legend. We're a red line warrior. My heart rate didn't even rise then. That shows how dead I am inside. Don't know why that made me laugh disproportionately more than other things. Let me just add another table back in here. But yeah, I think my bankroll management is just if my account's going up, and I made like $857 in January, and then I'm probably up like about the same in February, and I've taken a week off just because of we ran pure. And fucking lads, I was playing yesterday, and I very rarely play on Saturdays. We're just gonna value bet versus like pocket eights, pocket nines, king queen, shit like that. Nice. Is that a bit loud? Fuck. Let me know if that's too loud. And I played one of the what they called the flip and goes, and I had no fucking clue what I was doing. I paid $11, and I flopped a flush, and I was like, wow, this is fucking sick. And then I flopped a flush, changed one of my cards, and then I rivered a queen to win the first flip and knock everybody out, and then went straight into the tournament and fucking won. I came third in the tournament for like $230 or something, and I was like, fuck, that's great. I think versus Driss I am going to barrel this one. He's going to have some calls, but we're just going to try and make him fold a jack. Like ace jack, jack 10, queen jack. I don't think he calls all of those, so. We don't have a spade either, which is really good. He's obviously not going to fold his kings. That's not what I'm trying to do here. Just trying to fold a hand like jack 10, jack 9, and we fucking did it, baby. Yeah. I appreciate that, Jay Morgan, yeah. And it does look weird, and it felt weird to do, to be fair. I don't think Gelati checks back too often on turn with a made hand. Sorry. Yeah. We're just going to check and probably check fold here. Well, we'll check the side. Yeah, he's not going to bet his ace highs, so I think we're just going to be getting value town there by calling. So, just unfortunately lose. Rip 100, unrip 100. Yeah. Limp jam is always scary. I don't know what I was supposed to do. I just was like, I have a pair, and that guy's fucking having it. So, he had it. And we won. And I like it. Me like it. I mean, yeah. People do limp jam those pots quite a lot, though. So, maybe that's the tactic. This looks so funny in the dark. Like, what am I actually fucking doing? I need to get... I want a light that plugs in, to be fair. I might have to buy one that plugs in so I can have it all the time. Sigh. Red line warriors. bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Hello, John Ripple. What's going on, dude? Jean Ripple. I feel like if this is the first time you're ever watching me stream, you're probably looking at this camera and being like, what the fuck is this idiot doing? streaming in the dark. Fuck. The light will be back in... Well, it just doesn't seem to fucking charge. It's weird. Let me see if... Let me change the approach. Let me change the approach, lads. When times were the simplest, swing set, backyard pool, we were little kids. I know the time has passed and you look at me different, mix the past with the future. Basically, I've got one of them multi-chargers. You know, the ones with like 3 or 4 different USBs, and it says it's a power charger. It says it's a power charger that's supposed to like accelerate the fucking charge, but if anything, it just does the absolute opposite. Just send them does the absolute opposite, which is fact. See a new flop and GoPro born here. See a new flop and GoPro. Not sure what that means. Not sure what that means, Mr. Ripple. Flat this one versus Gordy. None of these dudes have shown a propensity to squeeze that often, so that's where you're supposed to flop a boat, you motherfuckers. We're gonna overbet this. Don't think we ever get called, so might as well go big. I don't think either of these players checks an ace, and we're just going to bluff this and bluff river 2. Well, not anymore, but... fuck. I mean, it's kind of sad that this is multi-way, but it's probably the perfect river to bluff on, so... Yeah. Not super in love with this. Could just be fucking blasting $20 into the fucking stratosphere, but... This should go fold at least some of the time. Oh my god, we're fucking redline warriors. I knew it. I knew season 2 of this stream would just be all about the red line. The red line kid, as they call him. No. This one's called Crystallize. It just all so cheesy, this music. That's what I think. It's just very cheesy, like stuff you'd hear on like fucking Radio 1 at 6 PM. What's your bankroll at? About 4k, 3.5k, somewhere in that region. Spread over a couple of different sites though, to be fair. Fuck you, Gordy. But I've also got life roll, you know, so it's also pretty sick actually that I started on Twitch at 10NL with $100 and now I play nearly 200NL. I think that's pretty sick, to be fair. I wish I'd have been a bit more astute with my record keeping, because to be fair, I don't know exactly how much I've won on each different site and shit. Call hit. Probably have to check fold turn. Shout out to Galadi, who's also moved up stakes pretty quick. Sounds like The Weekend, doesn't it, this? Oh shit. 72 just for you, the 2 months, my fucking man, baby. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, dude. Much love. How's your streaming been? I got an email that you were live earlier, and then I pressed watch and you'd already left, so whether I got the email late or some shit. But good to see you out there in the streets. If anybody wants to go and check out some I don't know whether your thing was 200 to 500 NL, but you definitely play higher stakes than this stream on average, so if anybody wants to go and check that out, check out 72 just for you. I think because these two are whales, I like c-betting here. Because we can definitely call a raise and fuck. It's not really the turn you want when you c-bet into 2 players. You want like the jack of hearts. That's a pretty good river though. Sigh if yeah. Do we ever raise it? I think we'd raise ace queen. Nice hand, sir. Nice hand, sir. Ace Jack. Anybody watch the UFC from last night? Kamaru Usman is a fucking boss. Absolutely sick performance. If anybody hasn't seen it, go and watch it. It's very good, very good. Also, it's a straight, but it's pretty redundant. Ugh. Ugh. I think because we have the ace of diamonds, we'll call. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to call this, you know. This guy has all of the 6x in his range. And like the times that he finds a bluff here or chops us off, folds us off an ace, it's not like the end of the world anyway. He has like pocket sixes, 6-7, 5-6 suited, 4-6 suited occasionally if he calls really wide. And I don't think he chooses that size with just an ace. I think he chooses a smaller size, so I think you got to get that discipline in your life. 7. I fancied a set then, lads. You know, sometimes when you can like smell a little set out, I smelt one. I could feel it. I could feel it, baby. Tell me this doesn't sound like the weekend. Horrible. Horrible. And this again, oh man, a fucking tilt with the music. DMCA was the worst thing to happen to live streamers. $11. Pleasure 72, yeah. It's nice, it's nice. It's a bit of a brick. Just blocking here. He folds hands like, well, he should fold hands like 7s, 8s. We're obviously getting this in. Not much we can do here. Wow, that seems a lot of outs. Is he favourite here? He is, isn't he? Oh, that's not good. Nice, nice. What a fucking print that is. Love it. Not good when you run it twice and then the first card on the first run is like dead and he has all of the outs. Fuck. Pleasure, dude. My pleasure. My pleasure. My pleasure, dude. Yeah, dude, don't worry about it. Just subbing is fucking lit. Yeah, man, I'm all about, I like helping other people. It's kind of what gets me out of bed in the morning, to be fair. Especially because I know how difficult streaming is. Like putting yourself out there. And I say this a lot, but poker streamers especially have, like, I think one of the harder jobs, because poker in itself is a very, it's a very volatile game. I guess that's how I'd describe it. Like, there's a lot of decision making, there's money involved. It's very easy to be criticized in the poker world, and I think the poker world is very good at criticizing people. So kind of annoying if this guy double barrels, to be honest, because he's going to have a lot of air that does that too. Well, it's interesting having the Jack of Spades. I think I'd check back queens here and bet king. Bet this. I think that's good. I expect to get check raised here sometimes. It's fine. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. It's actually probably pretty okay here to like bet 75% because he's still going to call all of his aces. He's probably not going to call kings and queens that often anyway for a big size. It's just what does he more likely have? Kings, queens, or aces? Or an ace, you know. I think because I think we just bet this size. It could also be a shove on river, to be honest. If he shoves, it's absolutely disastrous because he probably only shoves ace, jack, and quads. Unless he just loses his mind with ace, king. Yeah, I don't know whether we fucked that up because his range is pretty much like... He's going to have a lot of kings and queens in this range there, and maybe we're supposed to just size down and target those because they're more likely than ace, king. Feel like we lose a bit of value there, to be honest. I also upgraded to Twitch Prime today. No, Streamlabs Prime, and it's really nice. The colour scheme is fucking well sick. It's like gold and black, very sexy. Very sexy. Call? It's where you're supposed to turn an improver. In other news, the Jimmy Nesbitts and a spade. Fuck. Versus Owen. Michael Owen. Pretty interesting when we have a spade here. I think I like call here when we have a spade. Yeah, this is fine. Fuck. I guess we have to block fold. Most of his range is going to be boats, but we have to try and block versus his hands like ace, queen, and queen, jack that checks back. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. And like him shoving here, it's going to be a boat so often when that raises a set that raises flop and checks back on the worst turn, which makes, yeah, this is just an easy fold. Pretty annoying turn of events here, but he's going to have some really strong hands played this way, and yeah, we were just targeting like ace, queen, queen, jack, and that sort of stuff, so it's a pretty unfortunate run out, to be fair. Goes from the nuts to like the 83rd nuts in 2 cards, but I still much prefer blocking river because we do get called by that portion of his range, and then I don't think he's going to bluff anywhere near enough, so... Annoying, but what can you fucking do? How many points have we made? Made 31,000 points. Yep. Yeah, it is, yeah. I think you just have to, like, if you find the right part of the poker community, it's just full of great people, and then I think it's kind of like it's like an internal standard, and it's also like who you are, isn't it? Because if you're somebody that's hypercritical and you're watching somebody else's stream in a hypercritical way, like, that's just naturally what you're going to find, because you'll just find what you are. That's kind of, at least how I believe the world works. I just ain't got really no time for that. And I think people who think there's so many people that think they're fucking really special in the poker world. That's what I think. They think because they know a few more things than other people that they're like special or like better, and it's just like, it's just a fucking card game, dude. Chill your boots. Hide away. Yeah. I agree with that. Yeah, and there's a lot of good people in the poker world now. And there always has been, you know, there's just... It's like anything, to be honest. It doesn't really matter what it is, poker, fucking... Anything in the world, like, you get enough people doing it, there's always fucking people that are just the worst. It's just, unfortunately, life. And if it wasn't that way, it would be weird. Like, imagine if everybody was just nice all the time. It would be very dystopian and weird. So, just gotta rise above that shit. I just do think poker in general does tend to attract that type of person because, as I said, really easy to sound clever in poker. I fucking hate songs like this. They're so moany. Just so moany. Do you know what I mean? Fuck off. What the fuck happened here? Super. Well. What? Right, we'll give it a... What? Yeah, we've got another hour left of the stream, probably. Oh, it's Valentine's Day as well, isn't it, lads? Nice. Happy Valentine's, baby! It's a scam, innit, Valentine's Day? Oh my god. Fucking scam. I feel like super tall. What are your opinions on Valentine's Day, lads? Are we a believer or a non-believer? I think it's a scam. There's a lack of characters as well. Yeah, I'm on board with that, yeah. I think it's very obviously just whipping this in his head. It's annoying versus Sakinka because he's fucking tight, but we don't have a flat here. We'd flat aces here occasionally. Wimb it in. Wimb it in. We like no snap. He probably has ace king exactly, or queens, or we're getting nit rolled. Wow, dude, interesting. He's gonna have loads of value bets here, and I don't think we have to call, so we don't. Make feel like a super tall. Ah, yeah. Through the strongest range. This guy's probably going to have like some pairs and shit. Pretty easy C-bet. Yeah, I think sponsored poker players have to be a little bit less characters because they're obviously sponsored and yeah. Wow, that's a fucking nice river, lads. What are we supposed to do here? I don't know what fucking sizing we're supposed to choose. White tiger. Roller coaster. He's most likely going to have... He shouldn't really have any king jacks here. He can have a set of nines. He can have like ace queen. Really hard to figure out his range here. I just feel like it's inelastic on river. I'm just going to shove. I don't really know. I don't think he ever has queens, so he can have sixes and nines. 7-8, is that a thing? I don't know. Just put the money in. Not sure. Not sure. It's just like, fuck it. I don't know. It's difficult when he flats and then calls twice. Like, does he really ever have a call in range here? And if he does, he's probably going to call a shove anyway. Like, he's going to call a shove if he calls 75%. So then it's like, do we want to go small? And I don't think that changes his calling range. So I just think we just wang it in here and just see what happens. The strategy's back, baby. Proper British moaning about moaning. Yeah. I don't have that many British characteristics because I definitely don't moan too much, but I do moan about moaning. Yeah, that's for sure. Well, unless we're getting nit rolled, we want a call, obviously. Let's fucking go, boys. 150 bigs. Easiest game on earth. That is an absolutely out of line call. Wow. Holy mackerel. What a life. Let's fucking go, baby. That's a fucking lollers, that. We love it. We love it. Pretty weird to get raised here. I don't really know what we're going to do but fold. I really don't know what he's got, but nice hand. Nice hand. There's a lot of backseat gaming. Yeah, there is, yeah. Kieran Schwar is friend of stream. I guess that's why you played that hand that I tagged you as a whale. That makes more sense now. I completely admire how you and Ginge deal with this criticism and disrespect. Yeah, dude, I mean, it's I just don't care at all, honestly. I just have experienced enough of life to understand that people who like, and I say this on stream a lot, I know I sound like, oh, you fucking little mother shitter. Well, we're running it twice. No. 7, highlights, fuck. That would have been higher EV for the highlights than it would be me winning $10. it's just like I've seen enough things and like been to enough places and had enough hard things and bad things happen in my life that honestly, like somebody trying to get out of line with me on a fucking internet stream, and I know that it just says more about them than it does me, I'm just like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. GL in life. Proper British, yeah. Hello, equalising respectator. This is absolutely terrifying. In before 8-7 suited. Captain Kappa randomly open shoved 100 bigs. Jesus Christ. I think I'm going to fold here, honestly. I mean, a hand can't really improve, and like we're going to face a lot of like heat on turns, and I just don't really think it's the one for me. It's definitely tight, but when the maniac like just snap raises on that drive, like that board, I don't think he's doing it the flush draw, and he definitely has too many sets that he shouldn't have there because he's a maniac. Missed the street there. Not my two greatest hands in a row, to be honest with you. Wang. Yeah. I was playing against Captain Kappa at 25 and L. I mean, that's definitely a punt calling King Queen. That's just somebody that doesn't know too much about hand ranges. And we get extremely lucky to get paid for fucking the full clip there. Hello, Heat Check. How you doing, dude? I did just see you on a table, and then I left immediately because I was scared of you. Nah, just kidding. The table was whack. Valentine's Day is such a scam. It is, dude, and like I just fucking don't get it, man. I mean, obviously, I asked my missus like, "Oh, will you be my Valentine?" And to be fair, I'm glad that she is, like, and I'm glad that we can celebrate it. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna buy her fucking loads of shit that she doesn't need. And I think my biggest issue with it is the people that, the women that get mad if they don't get that. They don't get like the things. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, how have you deluded yourself into thinking that that's normal? It's just marketing. Bizarre. Yeah, to be fair, there's a lot of British words that I really like that I've realised other cultures don't. Other cultures? I just made that up. Cultures. Cultures. Doesn't seem to fit right. Other cultures. I guess it is, isn't it? Maybe there's a better word I could use, but... Cultures. Lock the doors. Just making this big because these two are whales and I don't think they care about sizes. So put chips in. Bet big. Bet big. Oh, it's a classic flip. I'm going to win both. Yeah, I don't know. I just fancy it. It's going to be the king of diamonds on the turn. What? Hot? Oh, you sick fucking puppy. Well, we're raspberry ripping. We go dead against sets. Maybe we can represent a flush draw. Uh-oh. Don't have eights. Fucking hell, Poker's not dead, baby! Don't anyone try and tell me Poker's dead, lads. Holy moly. Sets on sets on sets, baby. Poker isn't dead. I've confirmed it many times on this stream. We've done the research. We've got the data set. We just know. We know. Interesting turn here. We counterfeit some hands and I don't think he has many twos. I'm probably going to raise if he bets. He's going to be overbluffing that flop a lot. Well, we're getting a lot of donations, lads. I honestly really think the main strategy that I use to beat poker nowadays is play solid, fold when I don't have it, and goal in when I do have it. And it's pretty next level strategy that just seems to work a lot better than what I used to try. That plus, obviously, solid pre-flop ranges and a pretty good understanding. I came to bong, Camu. I really wish I could smoke a bong. Fuck me, do I miss that life. It's shite. The UK is shit for that. And it's not so much it's the UK, it's more that it's I'm at my mum's house and I don't want to be ripping bongs for Jesus. Seems a bit disrespectful. But, all being well, lads. Oh, God. This is our friend, Mr. Heat Check. Alright. We'll make a wider than average defend. Because we'll fucking dominate him. You can see the green screen there, lads. Ba, 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 ba. 5. He should check here like 100%. Be very surprised to see him bet here. We could block. I think I like block because we have more 5s than he does, and he can't really go bananas here. And if he does, it's pretty spewy for him to shove an overpair on this board. He'd have to have a pretty slam dunk read. Fuck. He never has a 9 here. Uh-oh. Oh no. That's aggressive. And I'll fold him off a chop. Don't come at me with a snap cam, son. You know you don't have a 9 here ever. He never has a 9 here, like, ever. It's actually impossible for him to have a 9. I told you this was softer. Stars was softer. He doesn't want to get bluffed on stream. I fucking know it. Fold you. Yes. Easy game. Heat check. Tilt. I like this. I don't know if Kieran is friend of the stream or just happens to be a UK dude, but I think he's friend of the stream. What do you limit your sessions to? Good question. I'm more about I don't have a stop loss. Well, I guess I do have a stop loss, to be fair, but it's more like how I'm losing than the actual amount I'm losing. So, for example, if I just started blasting off stacks left, right, and center and was like fucking playing like a maniac and just being stupid and not feeling good, I'd probably stop my session. So I'm more of a... I follow the feelings more than the results. And I really think that this is a good bet, but with the king of clubs we're going to call. I really think that if you can train yourself to be better at following the feelings than the results, because you can't control the results, but you can control the feelings, and it's a much more accurate way of monitoring your sessions. Because if you're feeling good, it doesn't really matter about the results, because the results in one session don't make a difference. But if you're not feeling good, about how you're playing, you can control that a little bit more. So that's what I would do, and that's what I do. I'm just going to sit out after this hand and go for a quick wee. Just going to quickly block this, and then I thought, oh well, it doesn't matter. I really need a wee. Nice. Nice, dude. Back in 2 seconds. If you're enjoying this, please consider following or subscribing on YouTube. Much love, baby, baby.
I should've known, won't pick up the phone, go on and watch me fade. When you see the lights fading in the night, know that I'm fine alone. I'll be running for the skyline, sun in my eyes. No music, but I'm dancing. I'll be running, I'll be running, I'll be running, I'll be running down, I'll be running, I'll be running, I'll be running, I'll be running for the skyline, sun in my eyes, skyline, sun in my eyes, skyline, sun in my eyes. No music, but I'm dancing.
Alrighty then, we're back. Oh god, what's this music? Got your heat check, got you, baby. I mean, it's an absolutely ruthless spot, to be honest. It's a ruthless spot on River, for sure. Nobody likes to be there. Oh, this is the Bad Vibes guy that just whipped it in with the last hand, isn't it? Well, we see Ben. See betting. Makes sense. Yeah, and what I would say with the... Jesus Christ, this fucking music. What the fuck is going on? Well, the pull definitely seems to have all of a sudden just got fucking whalerific. There's whales everywhere, dude. Yeah, when you're playing your sessions, you want to focus more on how well you're playing as well. And then just stretch your sessions until you start playing not your A game, basically. So you'll notice my streams all tend to be about 3.5 hours, and that's because if I'm streaming, after that, my brain sort of is like, yeah, Josh, you've done enough now, just chill, stop playing. And I'm like, okay. And then your concentration goes, you start making less good decisions and shit. So as soon as that happens, you want to bounce. But I'm all about quality over quantity. I don't really, I'm not a big volume player. I much prefer to have a higher win rate and play less than just grind out infinite. Again, like, are we really... What the fuck is this music, man? In fact, I do know what we can play that's actually quite good. And I don't think it's going to be a DMCA-able because it's from a friend. We'll take King Kai's Showdown here. Seems fine. I think you should probably find a value bound river at least some of the time, or at least think about it instead of just snap checking on the deuce, but whatevers. What the fuck is heat check doing? I think I'm going to get raised on this turn. Nah, this is fucking sigh. I mean, I guess we can just third pot this and try and fold pocket fives. Seems fine. This is me watching your stream. What's he got now? Oh, you're so funny. What did he have? We didn't even see what you... What did you have, you fucking little bastard? A6. Well, obviously can't fold that. Let's try and win here. Nice hand, sure. This is me watching your stream. Savage. But fair. Who's the best reg I faced at 100 on GG? Honestly, dude, probably no one. And I don't even say that out of there's a guy at 200 and now that I played a little bit against that seemed pretty fucking solid. He was called... Let me see if he's in the pool. A Greek guy, and he made two pretty sicko check shoves versus me, and I obviously called both correctly, but he chose the best combinations to do it with, and they were very aggressive players in good spots. So, but no, he's not in the pool right now, so I don't know. But there's really not many, dude. These pools are extremely soft. I think it's because once you beat 100 an L in like, again, depending on, yeah, I guess it is that like, if you're beating 100 an L Russian cash, there really isn't much difference in skill between that and like 500 an L, 1k an L, especially on GG. Maybe on stars the pulls are a little bit tougher, but like if you can beat 100 an L, I'm pretty sure I could beat 500 an L reg tables on GG. Like the play standard is not too dissimilar between the regs because you're all playing like a pretty solid strategy. You all have pretty good fundamentals. I'm gonna fold there with the Jack 7. You all have pretty good fundamentals, like you know the game well, you're not making too many mistakes. So I think people just tend to move up a lot quicker than when you're stuck in the micros. Like not many people move that up as quick, if that makes sense. So I think that's why 100 L is just like an incubator. People don't stick around for very long, except for like very mediocre regs that like feel the need to stay at 100 L because they don't do the work to move up. And you'll see that very often. I'm going to fold it. Our boats have some reverse implied odds on them, and yeah. Cool. Yeah, I think people that stay at 100 and L for too long just are very stereotypically not going to be long-term big winners in poker. Because, like, why would you stay at 100 and L if you were? You'd just move on. The milkman does like a little call. I don't think he checks a made flush on turn, to be honest, after a check raising. This is getting a little bit thin though. He'd have to be able to call Jack 10 after check raising it. I don't think he check raises all of them, so yeah, nice. Well, we've got a fucking light there. Holy shit. Oh. Currently playing Ladbrokes. I guess that's soft. If it's like any of the other bookie sites, I bet it's soft as fuck. With high rake. That's the bookies in a nutshell. Study away from the table. What do you use to start out with? I mean, Poker Tracker or Hold'em Manager are the two pretty much standard ones. They're very easy to use, to be honest. You don't have to be super techy once it's set up. I'm not going to bluff king high, just try and win. Maybe beat like Jack 9, Jack 10. Alright, pal. You've got it. But yeah, I mean, you need a tracker, really. That's the only piece of software. It depends, though, like how seriously. I don't think you need... well, I would advise against having a HUD, but a tracker, definitely. A tracker's just pretty much an essential for if you're going to be playing long-term in the games. After a while, you don't really use your tracker very often. I don't use mine that often. Oh, fuck. Alright. Hello, Rufio. Going well, dude. Going very well. We've been given a lot of donations on this stream so far. And what I mean, I always feel like when I say that, people think that people have gifted money to the stream, and that's absolutely not what I mean. But yeah, people have given us, we've won, what, $250 extra than what we should have won, with people just losing their minds. That's pretty fucking good. I was about to say this music's better, but it's because it's from an approved mixtape. I guess SoundCloud is not DMCA-able because it's on there for free and nobody owns the rights to it, do they? What table are you watching here? Zoom. Sea Lord. Sea Lord. Calling out your name. Might float on here, depends on his size. We'll definitely take a free one. Fuck, it'd have been better to turn a 6. Wouldn't it? Shout out to 98 people. Much love. I don't know where those people will be. Oh, sick. 27 people watching on in YouTube. That's fucking sick. Nice. Thank you all for tuning in on the old YouTubes. I appreciate it. And all the boys on Twitch too. Much love. Calling out your name. Calling out your name. Bet call this one. Oh shit. Aaron C 971 with the little sub, the little prime time. Nice, dude. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Much love, Aaron. Hey, Aaron. How often do you get that since that sketch came out? Hey, Aaron. You done fucked up, hey, Aaron. Good sketch, that. Me like it. Yeah, I don't think Ladbrokes will let you have the hand histories then. that won't be Poker Tracker or Holder Manager. It's the same as Unibet. They don't give you the hand histories. See you later, Heat Check. Take it easy, dude. Much love. They don't let you have the hand histories. It's kind of fucking tilting, actually. But they do it to protect, I don't even know, protect the weaker players, I guess. And probably to hide how much rake you're actually playing. Can you suggest a compatible site in the UK? Yeah, I mean, pretty much all of them except for the bookies. So you got like GG, Stars, Party, they're all good. Just choose which one. They all play slightly differently. I'd say you can't look too far past PokerStars, really, in the UK at the moment. But I know people that play on Party that have a lot of fun too. So if you knew, just fucking try them, innit? I looked on Bet365. Yeah. The bookie websites are so fucking so soft, dude. Bet365 is actually good. I used to play on. I put quite a bit of volume in on there, maybe like 5 years ago. It's good. It's good. I might actually deposit on there again. Your name. I'm just pretty like with the volume I play. Like I just prefer to be able to just load up and just know that I can play and not have to table select and all that shit. I'm quite new to poker. Got hooked in lockdown. Nice. No. There's no wrong questions, dude. No wrong questions here, my friend. Fire them away. Probably gonna raise fold this turn, to be honest. Interesting. I very rarely check. Chop. Yup. Seems fine. But yeah, dude, there's no wrong questions. And if I was brand new to poker again, I would what would I do? Take it nice and slow. Enjoy the fucking grind. Once a week is at least no joke. Don't know what that means. You're welcome, mate. Once a week at least no joke. Fuck, I've missed out on the banter train there, haven't I? I feel like you're being what's that fucking word that Kamaru Usman kept saying fuck, he kept saying a word that was like braggadocious. Anyone ever heard that word before? Braggadocious. He kept saying it in his interviews. He'd be like, maybe I'm not the loudest man in the room, maybe I'm not the most braggadocious. And I was like, wow. Sight. Braggadocious. Supercalifragilistic makes me braggadocious. This is an interesting line from Driss. This guy's not very good, to be honest. Very, very blasty. Couple of bloody fucking kings. 3-bet, you little puss rats. Fuck. As if this guy folded, he's literally called every hand. He's called every hand. This looks like a raker. I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, Ladbrokes is fucking soft. Like, and remember that your goal as a poker player is to make as much money. You know, that just is your inherent goal. So if you're making more money on Ladbrokes, stay on Ladbrokes. You know, PokerStars is just good for if you want to track your stats and like get better. And I was going to say I'll defend for less than half, but not for half, because him betting into 2 people, we're going to have to like firstly see some pretty good turns. We still got this guy behind. It just gets a little bit sweaty there, so we'll just take the knit line and fold. She drinks the Coca-Cola. She can't feel the difference yet. Oh, look at that. They've really textured that. That actually looks like a real poker table now. That's a nice attention to detail, GG. Well done. Enough of the arguments. But yeah, I mean, Ace Queen versus the King Kongs. The motherfucking ding-dongers. Oh, not running it twice. That's a mistake. That's problematic for this kid. Nah, the 4 of diamonds. Fuck. Get more chips, Mr. Dude. Ask you what's happening. It's getting late now, ain't it? She sips a Coca-Cola. What does that even mean, chat? She can't tell the difference yet in what? Is he spiking a drink or what's happening there? It sounds a lot like... Wow, this is this is what I mean by this drift, dude. It's a pretty problematic river. I think I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to turn this into a bluff. Don't expect him to fold a 10 very often, but... Nice. So this is what I mean when I said that he's pretty blasty, this dude. So let me just make sure I don't have a hand there. So let me just double check this, get rid of this. So what happened there? 3-bet call, bet flop call, check turn, small bets river, and this guy just rips it in his face, like as a bluff, I guess, and this guy just calls. I mean, it's pretty fucking punty all around. And this is what I mean by like people just doing stupid shit with like quote unquote relevant blockers. Like, it doesn't really matter that he has the Queen of Diamonds or Queen 10 here. In my opinion, it's just a punt. I think this is an open jam. Braggadocious. Free $12 in the account, kid. Braggadocious. It's getting late now, ain't it? She can't tell the difference yet. Fiddler. Imagine having that as your screen name. Fiddler. Okay, now. I'm not going to bluff a king high. Noise answer. It's on the floor and ask what's happening. It's getting late now, ain't it? Enough of the arguments. She can't tell the difference yet. That's what you're coming for, but you don't want to let you in. You drop your back to the floor. Ask you what's happening. It's getting late now, ain't it? Enough of the arguments. She sips a Coca-Cola. She can't tell the What's happening in the chat? Talk to me. We've gone a bit flat, haven't we, this last 20 or so since the break. Let's get some questions fired in here. That's what the hell is going on here. How do 4s get in on this board? He has it just a pure 4. What the fuck happened here? Insured? GG, laughing all the way to the bank. Oh, I wonder how my horses are doing. Should we have a look? Sing it back. Bring it back. Sing it back. Wow, 116 players left. I wonder if any of my horses are still in. Oh my god. All of my horses are bust. Are you fucking kidding? Wait, how many people paid? Oh no, some of them cashed. Let's have a look how we got on. Do we call this ever? Yeah. We win. Bring it back. What? How much did I win? Just fucking tell me. Right, we got... Okay, we had one guy come 200th place. I think that's in the cash. Yeah, it is. So we get 70 for that. How much did we have for that guy? 10%, yeah. So we get 70. And then 177. Hi, Chad. Fucking got the job done. Oh, so 2 min cashes, so 1400. I think I'm just going to turd him. And just rip here. Oh, wait. What the fuck am I talking about? 45 bet. God, that was weird. That's why I can't... That's why you shouldn't multitask, lads. Trying to work out how much money you made in these fucking stakers. 282 is a brick, isn't it? Oh my god, dude, that is so bad. So 177 add 200. Fuck me, 140. How much did we? So we lost 400. So we lost fucking some money. It's a joke, that is. Gonna defend here. Guess he's going to barrel here quite a lot. Don't think we can fold. I think we just call and bluff on maybe clubs as well. Bring it back. This is a nice river, isn't it, lads? Oh, I'm not going to raise because I can't get called by worse. Sing it back to me. I'm not sure if we're supposed to shove here, but another size probably looks stronger. So maybe he calls a set or something. Tupperware. I think we get nit rolled here probably like 1 in 100. That's fine. Like by like Jack 5 of spades, but we're ready for it. Come on, Lavites, just put it in, dude. Just call. Ace Jack, not good. 9s, pocket jacks, aces. His river size is so big, it just reps that he's got like a super strong hand, and he just should just call her. Come on, do it, do it, do it. Come on, chat, believe. Yes. We get the donations all day, son. I'll take any form of payment. I will take any sort of payment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love making good hands and going all in. It's such a fucking print strategy. It's such a good strategy. I guess he thinks that I'm capable of losing my head with with a club draw. Probably hasn't watched the stream enough. If anybody's ever selling action on GG, please let me know, because I'm very interested in trying to spin my bankroll up with staking. I think it's a pretty good way to invest some of my roll. If I invest like half a buy in a week, I do think it's plus EV in the long term, especially because people do no markup a lot. So yeah, if anybody is a plus EV player and has some things that they want to sell, hook the kid up. I know Weasel occasionally sells action, but I didn't buy any of his because I actually hate him. Obviously joking. I don't know, I just didn't. Yeah, I mean, fucking Jesus. How does a guy call the 4? It's absolutely out of line. This guy 3 bets and just piles it on us. We're just going to fold. With no heart. Piled. I definitely win more money at Russian cash, honestly. I just do. It's just science. I'm going to just pile this in his head. Yep. Melissa Satami. I think she's going to maybe call with pocket 8s here when she tanks. We like no snap, obviously, because we're probably not going to get called by a better hand. If she wants some more. Just to let my body rock. Fold an 8. Nice. This guy raises, I'm just going to turd him. But wow, this is looking good on this table. I think I'm going to have flopped a set here. No. No. Fuck. No. Still going to be betting turn. Still going to bet 3/4. He has plenty of worse hands that can call. We have the 9 hearts, which is, I suppose, a bit more interesting, but... Oh, wait. Left the other thing on. Left the other lamp on. This is pretty interesting here versus command sheet. You shouldn't have too many Queen X, and I don't think he has 10s or Jacks, which means that this is probably a value bet, so have it. I think he has hands like pocket 8s. The 7's actually annoying because you can definitely have 7s full now, and he can still have some Queen X that doesn't raise turn, but red line. Oh, what's the minimum BB per 100 would you have to be paid to play Ginger in a 25k hand heads up challenge, assuming you're both adequately rolled stake? Fuck, dude. Considering my heads up experience is minus a trillion and Ginger's just exponentially better than me at poker, I mean, I don't know, dude. You'd have to. I just don't think. I mean, I would love to do that. Like, when I think about my poker career going forward, like, I'd love to do challenges like that and be, you know, have that sort of like war mentality. Oh, yeah. Lol. Raise here. I would love to do that, like go deep in the lab, and it just looked like a sick time for obviously Polk this time winning 7 figures too. That was so sick. But in terms of how many big blinds per 100 would have to be paid, dude, it'd have to be a lot. I'd pretty much just be building a heads-up game out of the ground. I have no experience, and I wouldn't even know where to start. Like, are the courses on that sort of stuff? Could I buy a course? And then I don't know what Ginger's heads-up experience is like, but I guess it's pretty okay. I think he's a pretty well-rounded player. I know he's played very high-stakes heads-up sit-and-goes before. They're not technically sit-and-goes, but kind of, I suppose they are. But yeah, I'd like to do that a lot. I'd like to do, but basically, I like having a challenge in life. That's what I fucking love. That I love living life that way. I don't know. It's just whenever I'm not working towards something that's very demanding of me physically and mentally, and I have to plan it and like be thinking about it all the time, and I just don't really like it. I don't get as much fulfillment out of life. This is a terrible combo to bluff, I guess. Well, we saved some fucking money there with it being the deuce. So, yeah, I would love to do that. And I thought this year, I didn't say I'm going to do a triathlon this year, but my ankle's injured, so I can't run right now, and it's pretty tilting. I've still been on the spin bike and that, but it's just, I'm doing weights, and obviously I'm fucking primed and ready to get back on the roads. My diet's still in check, but yeah, I like challenges. I like having to work for things and improve, and it's just fun for me. Heads up challenges are just a dick measuring contest. Yeah, absolutely, but it's still a fucking good one. I think that's a good thing in life. Competition's great. Competition is what life. It's the zest of life. It's pretty sick you were crushing the Russian cast streets. Yeah, I agree, dude. I agree. Cool. Might check raise river versus a reg, but not versus fish. Ace 5. Ace 4. 9, 10. Fuck. Project Mayhem. Hello there. Why did you move from Zoom to regular tables? I'm playing both, so I like both. I much prefer Zoom though, to be fair. I think I'm better at Zoom, but regular tables are definitely softer, so I mean, I guess I'm gonna call. I don't really like it, but it underperforms multi-way, but we'll try and navigate post-flop. This guy loves giving us chips, so that's a pretty easy one to navigate. Yeah, a lot of the regs. To be fair, I just think the regs are trash. In Russian Cash, I really think they're bad. I don't think any of them are good. Like, at all. I think they're just... I just think they're very one-dimensional, very rake-heavy. Like, just trying to get... They're very ABC, like their red lines will just be going down and down. They don't fight for pots very often. They either just have it and bet or don't and fold. And they call a lot, dude. Like, unless I've got a crazy image, which I very much find hard to believe considering I don't bluff very often, they just call so wide. It's crazy. Nobody has a fold button in Russian Cash, except for me. Yeah, grinding leaderboards is literally modern day slavery, dude. I couldn't think of anything worse than doing that. Look at this part. What the fuck happened here? Spaderoo! Wow. I don't know what happened there, but... Why do you think Tice Perkins looks sketchy. I also think as well that like that I think Landon Tice is going to be in for a real shock when he plays somebody like Bill Perkins, because I think, and this is just me, that people that play in America and have only ever played in America are much weaker players. And I don't think that's just me that thinks that. I think that's just the truth. So, and I know that Bill Perkins has played some pretty fucking high-level players who have played on pretty recognized sites, and he's done okay versus them. Yes, he's lost. But if he takes it seriously, I really think Landon's in for a bit of a battle there that I don't think he'll be ready for. I'd have my money on Perkins, but I don't know the... Oh, and if it really is the 9 big blinds per 100, I think he's got literally no chance. I don't even think that's actually mathematically possible. I'm just going to block this. Hopefully he just calls and we chop. Nice. I was going to say he has some natural folds too. But I really think he'll be in for a surprise. I think that's no joke of a challenge that he's taken on there. 9 big blinds versus anyone is fucking hard, and Bill Perkins is a smart dude. So I think he's bitten off more than he can chew, in my humble opinion. Just going to auto bluff this one. It's fine. Yeah, these dudes check back could flop a lot. Oh god, lads, the light's gone again. It wasn't to be, was it? It just wasn't to be today. Very amateur, isn't it, that? Yeah, it's no joke. 9 big blinds per 100 heads up is almost insurmountable, regardless, unless you're playing like an absolute mong, and Bill Perkins is not a mong. Like, Bill Perkins is far from a mong, and I think I would be putting money on, if you're allowed to bet on this one in the UK, I'll put money on Perkins for sure. I also think Landon's just a young dude, and I remember when I was fucking 23, I would have been way overzealous with my confidence to what I am now with most things. And when you're young like that, you don't really seem to you have almost no fear which can hold you back. So yeah, they can Ronaldinho. That's exactly what happens. Yeah. Where are you from, Techno Banana? It's definitely worse, dude. At least an office job has no variance. You know, an office job is just turn up, get paid, go home. We just bet big and hope he has a king. Yeah. Mayhem, yeah, they're all trash. Pasty, don't give a fuck, mate, just calls. Yeah, the Zoom regs are absolutely whack. You just got to know how to play them. I don't know that you could say that about any stakes, but in any game, but they play a very, very specific way, and there's a lot of timing tells and a lot of common spots that if you can pick up on, they just react very poorly. This has gone from bad to worse. We got to check and pray he checks back like pocket 9s, pocket 8s. We lose to everything else, and I'm not going to bluff this dude. Be annoying if he has like ace fucking 9 or something. This is, in theory, probably going to be my triple, but versus a guy that clearly doesn't like to fold, I don't think I care about that shit. I'm just going to check and lose. Lose my 30 bigs and I'll move on. Yeah, I mean, grinding the 18 hours a day, and it's more the style of poker that you have to play. Like, if you really want to win the leaderboard, you have to min bet flops and all that weird shit that they do to get the points. Like limp a lot pre. Min bet flop, which definitely makes money, but is it the longer term higher EV? I don't think it is. The reality of the situation is that the statistics say that when Black Friday happened, about 40% of all users on parties full tilt were Americans. So yeah, I agree that yeah, absolutely, yeah. And that's what I mean. Like it's just so Polk beat DNegs for 9 big blinds, which I think in itself is an unbelievably sick achievement. Polk is clearly just an absolute end boss of Heads Up. Like, to be able to do that against anybody is fucking sick. And then it seems like a very ego-driven thing, you know. It just seems very ego-driven. Like, he beat him for 9 bigs, I'll beat Bill Perkins, and he can have 9 bigs. It's like, dude, I think you gotta be careful saying that shit, because those big high-stakes games can, like, bust you. You can, like, Landon definitely doesn't have. Then again, he won that. I don't know what his financial situation is, but there's so many poker players in history that did well for the first 2-3 years of their career, then went busto because they played way too high too soon, and then started getting staked, and then they were in makeup, then they go busto. There's loads of examples, and how does that happen? It happens in exact spots like this where your confidence is way ramped up because you're young and you don't know any different. That's true. He could be selling parts. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that, Project Mayhem, that it is part of the American culture, but that doesn't make him good, you know. And there's not many American dudes I know that I'd be like, oh wow, they're an absolute beast. In the online world, especially, live is a different story. They're probably, you know, again, I'm fucking just speculating. There's obviously good players from every country. There's going to be outliers. But what I'm just generally saying is that, and I've played on fucking Bodog last summer, and I have never seen any shit like that. Long Kiao, thank you, dude. I've just never seen that sort of stuff. Just the craziest soft pulls I've ever seen. Yeah, I agree with that, yeah. And I think it's a big ask, dude. I don't think Bill Perkins is a pushover. Just because he's a recreational player doesn't make him bad. So... I agree with that. Midnight Czar, 100%, dude. I think saying shit like that is just very, very ego-driven, and it's just very... very normal for a young dude to think that. And I know I'm talking as if I'm fucking like an old wise man or an older guy, but there is a big difference between 23 and 27. And I remember I started business when I was 23, and when I made like 10k, I literally thought I was fucking Jeff Bezos, mate. I thought I was the best at everything, and I wouldn't listen to anybody that hadn't made money. And I was like, oh, he's fucking shit, their funnels crap, their offers shit, I'm the best. It's like just kind of what happens in your 20s as a driven guy. And then one day you wake up and you're like, fuck, I don't know anything. At least that's what happened to me. And then since that day, I try to stay as humble as possible, because I know that I don't really know anything. I know some things and I know enough to do well, but I don't know. And I also don't know what I don't know, like everybody. I'm from Turkey. Nice, dude. I've been to Turkey before. Nice. Yeah, it's been a bit of a long session, 3 hours. Nice, Midnight Czar. Appreciate the support, dude. It's been a pretty good one. We've had some blasts. Yeah, I agree with that heat check, yeah. It can be fun, but at the same time, I just cannot even imagine doing that. Can still improve here, so... We win. Yep. Nice. Poker's evolved a lot since Black Friday. Yeah, they are in for a rude awakening, yeah. And I think there's I mean, it's just like, you know, when you speak to people about live juicy cash games, nobody ever says, oh, go and play in Birmingham. They're always like, yeah, Vegas or LA or somewhere in America. And they're like, yeah. And I've seen there's one of my clients is out there now playing 510, and he sends me hand histories. And some of the shit that's happening, I'm like, what the fuck's going on, dude? Like, really, what is going on? People are crazy. And I just don't think you get those games elsewhere. Guess we're going to bet here. Try and fold a jack. Nice. Value betting here. That's true, Cubic, yeah. Yeah, exactly that, Matt, yeah. And like, I've seen some American streamers play on like ACR, and they're playing like fucking 100 NL, and it's literally like 2 NL on main, like the rest of the world sites, like for real. They're just so, it's just so soft in America. Yeah. Oh yeah. I agree with that, and it's also way less stigmatized in America. Like in the UK, if you play poker, you're seen as a gambler a lot. It's got like this weird connotation of like, oh, you're a gambler. Oh, you're just gambling. I think I'm gonna fold here. I like the raise, and I don't think he shoves worse. So we get ourselves out of there. Yeah, it's definitely more acceptable. It's just more fun in America as well. Like the couple of times I've played, like people just seem to have more fun. In the UK, it's like it attracts a very, very strange crowd, like a very niche demographic. It's 9 big blinds, not a lot heads up. Okay. It just sounds like a lot heads up. I don't know. I can just but again, like I don't fucking know anything about heads up, so. We've had this spot a couple of times versus Shinka, and we had Kings last time too, so we're just going to dangle it in his face. Boop. How does he always have it? I appreciate LT's work ethic though. Me too, dude. And that's what, I wasn't firing, maybe it was perceived that way. I wasn't firing any shots at Landon Tice by any means. I think he's a fucking sick, I think it's sick what he's achieved. I listened to a podcast with him and I was like, fuck, this guy's just he just knows how to win, and I like what I hear. I'm just saying, my point was that he just has to be, at least from where I'm seeing, and I don't know enough about high stakes poker or heads up poker to really give an informed decision. I'm just fucking offering my 2 cents because I'm live on stream, and I think it'd be weird if I didn't. But I do think that you have to be a little bit careful when playing billionaires. Bill Perkins is a billionaire, isn't he? I think you have to be careful when you play billionaires at a game where money's involved, because money to them is very different to what money is to you, regardless of if you're backed or staked. Yeah, Doug versus Source was fucking sick, dude. I remember that. I guess this is a fold out position. With the Landon thing, he's been boosted by people behind the scenes like Joey and the Solverwise guys. True. Keep the poker dream alive. Yeah. Yeah, it's true, dude. I agree. And they've got to do that. I respect them for that. Like, once you've been in the poker world for long enough, and not even that long, like even the short amount of time I've been involved with like the academy and streaming, it's not even been a year really. I've already very quickly realized that the poker ecology is of the utmost importance as a full-time player. And that's why I just fucking cannot understand people that are advocates of things that deter recreational players. You should literally let the recreational players do whatever makes them happy, and you just, you know, as a professional trying to make money, you just adapt to them, not make them adapt to you. That's what I think should happen. Yeah, the UK attitude is fucking grim, mate. Well, we might as well have the jack of spades. If he runs it once, he's dead. No, he's alright. We'll chop. or chop? Jack of spades. Ready? Bink. Jack of spades. Bink. Oh, no. Oh, quads. Why not, chat? Why not? Could have been on the first run, so we would have got the fucking bonus, but can't really be upset. Why wouldn't we have quads on a fucking Sunday, baby? Gonna check back, call all rivers, especially this one. Yeah, wins. I'm just leaving the UK. I've realised that long ago. The way I personify the UK and why I don't want to spend too much time here, like long term, is when I walk my dogs. I'm gonna actually check this one back. I don't do this very often, but I'm gonna do it, and then probably raise some turns. Yeah. The way I... Oh, this is interesting. Let's think about this. Is it too thin to shove? I don't think it is. He should shove like most of his made hands on turn. Like, I can't imagine he calls a set on turn with a flush draw on board, so I'm going to rip this. Nice. So when I want my dogs, regardless of what the weather is like, say it's really sunny, and I see somebody and I'm like, oh, fucking great day, innit? Lovely weather. You know, me, fucking, I usually had a fucking bit of a doob. So I'm like feeling good. I'm enjoying myself. Like the dogs are having fun. I'm having fun. And then everybody, I'm not joking, like 9 out of 10 people in the UK will reply with, it's going to fucking rain on Saturday. And it's like, it's Tuesday. What the fuck are you talking about? You know, that's what happens. That's what I think about the UK. That's just what happens. Gonna call it. Call turn 2. And that's what I don't want to be around that for the rest of my life. I find it very, very sad. Very sad. Why, yeah. What the fuck is this, dude? Pretty interesting, this. Yeah, I like that, Matt. I don't know what the fuck we're supposed to do here. Don't think does he go this big with a flush draw on a paired board? I don't think he does. King, queen. There's some reverse implied odds because if we river a flush, we have to go all in. I guess we just give him this and just say GG. I don't know. It's just like, yes, we improve, but like on this river, like on that river he shoves, we have to call, and it goes from like a pretty whatever spot, like I don't know, 8 big blinds to 100 big blind pot very, very quickly. And I think when I don't really care about people exploiting me or any of that weird shit that people say, because I don't think it's real, I just play it as it lies. And in those spots where you don't know, I think you want to lean towards not making the massive blunder, because losing like say we call turn there and then he rips river and we're like, oh well, he could have a flush draw, he could have this, he could have that, and then we call. That 135 big blinds effective mistake is like real bad for us, real bad. Whereas like the small EV that we lose if he ever knows we're folding a 10 there and he can like exploit us by betting with the clubs, it's like, yeah, whatever. I've got 2 chocolate Labradors. And one is a fucking nightmare. He's funny, but he's a nightmare. He eats poo, a lot of it, and he don't fucking listen at all. I can't. As soon as I get up, the first thing I do is I go for a morning walk to clear my head. And I used to take the dogs, but they're just far too stressful. They run off and fucking cause havoc, and I'm like, just woke up, mate. I don't need this anywhere near my life right now. So I don't take them. Yeah, I agree with that, and it must be really difficult. It's called the halo effect, that where And I had the same. The reason I'm talking is because I'm talking from experience about the London Ties thing. I just had it in a different niche where I started working started a network marketing business. And if anybody doesn't know that, it's like a legal pyramid scheme. And I'm out of it now. I don't have anything to do with it. It taught me a lot. I'm going to publish a story on my YouTube channel about what that was about, but that's by the by. Because the reason the reason I preface all of that is because when you actually say it in that way, I think it can like shade your character quality a little bit. And if that's happened, then fuck it, I don't really care anyway. But anyway, when I started that, obviously, I'm a pretty smart dude. I'm pretty good at stuff, and I saw success early where other people wouldn't see success early because I applied myself, and then I got bigged up and bought up by the people in my community as to where I was like the fucking prodigal son, and I was like this guy, I was the Facebook ads king, and I couldn't like anything I did went well, and they loved it. They put me out in videos. They were like, I was doing interviews and shit, very similar to what London Ties is doing now, just in a different skin. And I really thought I was the best in the world. I thought I was unbelievably good at everything. And then it all came crashing down when I realized I was actually very average. So, yeah. Yep. I know how that feels. It's called the halo effect, where you get elevated in a small group of people because of one or two outstanding things. Do you not think that we will see the day, but in the remote chance the US market would be open with a ROW? ROW, what's that? Oh, rest of the world. Fucking come on, Josh, use your fucking brain. I was thinking of the DOJ. That's what I was thinking of, but I get it. Rest of the world. It'd be Game On and Poker Boom. Oh, yeah, be Poker Boom 3.0 because COVID's for sure being Poker Boom 2.0. But yeah, it would be a bloodbath, dude. Like, you'd have people, like, I'd probably be playing, what, 1K an L immediately on the American sites with the Americans, I'd say. Wabam. Yeah. Fucking the worst, man. It's gonna fucking rain on Saturday. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, you mongs? It's Monday morning at 10 o'clock. Enjoy yourself. Oh, but the bloody weather forecast says it's going to be bloody cold at the weekend. It's like, oh my God, shut up. So fucking whack. Yeah, it will be cheap. I already do that. It's actually reversed for me at the moment. I make most of my money in dollars, then I have to convert it back to GPB, so it's pretty sad actually. But traveling has always served me well with having GPB, like always have good exchanges. And just gonna bet Fold River, check call achieves nothing. Nice run out that. Red line. I definitely prefer this camera angle. It's much vibier, especially when the light will be fully charged, locked and loaded. The day the US poker market gets open up to the world is the day I go pro, yeah baby. It would be a bloodbath, dude. It would just be absolutely fucking helter-skelter. A couple of the guys in the academy that played before Black Friday, they used to play 2, 4, 3, 6, 5, 10 and make like 10 to 15k on the weekend as amateurs. Imagine. And now Ginge has to play the fucking 500 Zoom pool with all of his infant knowledge to make about 15k a month. It's absolutely mad, like. GPA is not my too distant future. GPA 7. Only time will tell. I mean, I hope we get to GPA 7. Like, I don't see... Ginge and I have in our heads 2 years, so we're like 3 months into that project. So yeah, but we're already going to stop calling it 3.0 and 2.0 and that. It's just going to be GPA. Just because those are the names you kind of give to give to things when they're in their embryonic stages, and it's no longer, it's like an established product now. With some of the graphs are fucking sick, dude. Some of the graphs, like, I'm trying to get someone to send me a graph of before and after GPA, but nobody fucking seems to want to do it, the bastards. But yeah, some of the graphs are sick, dude. Really sick, actually. Fucking hell. Trap City with the Ace of Hearts here. Yeah. No, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, man, I really like what's happening with GPA. Like, the players we're attracting and the way we're doing things. I'm just very proud to be a part of it. It's very nice. Versus Kieran here. We'll bet target Queen Jack, Queen 10, King Queen, King Jack, King 10. There's lots of hands that can call. Jungle Fever. Deep in the Tim Bank. Fuck me, I really want to hear. I'm folding the ace deuce. I really want to call this guy. I just think he's full of shit. But oh, Josh, don't fall into the trap. Just pick a better spot. Just pick a better spot. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, Josh. Pick a better spot. Oh, nana. I am very glad I stayed disciplined there. Raise? Call with his short stack, I guess. Yeah, I feel you on that, Matt. It's good though. I'm glad that you said that, because it means that, like, our marketing message is becoming effective, because we don't really want to attract people that aren't looking to, like, actually turn poker into real income. And I don't, obviously, you know, I don't mean that with any disrespect. I guess we just bet here, try and fold like fucking King Jack, Ace 7, all of that shit. We don't have to bet big to achieve that, and he's going to call most of his other stuff anyway, so it's fine. Nice. I'm getting much better at timing these small bluffs on river. Very happy with the work I've done on that. But yeah, I'm glad you said that, Matt, because we're looking to work with players that are obviously looking to take that next step, and you know, like it's kind of like if I wasn't doing GPA or coaching or my other businesses or any of that stuff, I just know that with the skills that I have from GPA, I could without a doubt just make 3 to 5k a month playing poker if I just played full time, if not more, to be honest with you. Really, like, even just on rake back, I could probably make that if I was playing like a pro would. And how many hours does a pro play a day? Like, I play, what, 2 hours, 6 hours a week, 8 hours a week. You know, a pro would be playing that a day, so. And that's what some of the guys in the academy are doing, so. Yes, Project Mayhem, me too, dude. I don't know what your actual real name is, but I'm sure I'll find out. But it's sick, dude. I'm very excited for you. I'm very excited for you. And it's cool as well because we've got we've got a GPA graduates Discord now, and it's just good to see, like, the relationships carry on, the community carries on, and it's just nice to be able to just hang out with people that are all on the same mission. And we had like a little session earlier. I spoke to a couple of the guys from the first academy that I'd not caught up with for a while, and it was really good to see, like, just where they're at and how they're doing and one shot taking 200 NL from 50 NL, so it's fucking nice. Yep. Out of curiosity, what's the sickest graph? That is a very good question. So the sickest graph is a guy called Bruno, and I'm trying to get him on an interview / let him reveal his graph publicly, because that's how we're doing it. Like, we want to show more graphs. Maybe we could dub off his name, but let me just show you that it's so sick. So his graph is 82,000 hands, 12.72 big blind winner across. He says across. Oh, he didn't actually say. I guess 50, 100, and 200 NL, but looking by the spikes. So he's up $7,000. Is this a call? He's up $7,000 plus rake back and challenges, so a 10k month in the first month of the year. It's not a call, is it? First month of the year. That's the best results I've seen. So that, but then some of the other samples are much smaller, obviously, because people haven't been around the academy long enough. He's from the first academy, so yeah, that would be the best one. It's fucking sick, dude. His graph is just sick. But I want to do an interview with him and just chat to him about it, because he really took a lot from my stuff, the peak performance side of things as well, as most people do, because they're both equally as valuable and important. I can send you a graph of me prior to watching just your stream and Ginger's stream. Compare it to my last 25. Dude, that's fucking sick, Midnight as well. Absolutely send that over. I'd love to see that. Oh, Black V and Long Kiao, thank you for the follows. Much love. Definitely send that over. That's fucking sick. I'd love to see that, yeah. Yeah. The Virgin Reg versus Chad Japanese Whale. What? Best fight. What are you talking about, you fucking madhead? Yeah, I agree with that. Basically, all you like, what you see on stream is just me trying to implement the strategy. So that's why you're picking up parts of it, and then with you knowing it, and it's more about being in the community and absorbing all of the good stuff, and then getting direct coaching, and it's just like another level, obviously. Is GPA worth taking part-time players, or just mainly for people looking to take poker on? I mean, it's very much wow. I just fucking check raised this little bad boy gangster and just fucking bink-skied it. Fuck off. Andy folded. What a shit house. How did you fold on the 7? We're not happy about that. What can you do? It totally depends on your goals. Like, we have it like an interview before you get started anyway, to see if it's a good fit. Because it isn't for everybody. And what I would say, if you're playing part-time, you know, and just want to improve at the game with the potential of, you know, making fucking an extra $1,000, $1,500 a month just from a recreational game that you play, then it's absolutely worth it. Because it's like, I wouldn't want poker to be my full-time income. Never really have done. I don't like the variance of it. I don't like, it just doesn't really, I'd prefer to make money in other ways and have this as what it is for me now, where I recreate, I'm plus EV in the games, I have fun, and I know that if I ever played live, I just fucking own souls, and that's my plan anyway. So it just depends what you want, like, from poker. We're there to cater for most things. Obviously, our main target audience is people looking to turn it into a real income. But there's people in the academy that aren't full-time. They've still got jobs and shit, and they still enjoy it. So, yeah. It's a very personable thing, I guess. In one of the YouTube videos, one of my YouTube videos, or Ginger's YouTube videos. Let me just load another table and I'll get back to it. Build the win rate, then play volume. Yeah, absolutely, dude. You can't drive a car fast with the fucking wheels falling off. Same in poker. If you play 10,000 hands and you're fucking losing, you fucked. You better. How did that just get whapped in, by the way? Oh, 30 bigs, fine. Just take it nice and slow. Build a win rate, and obviously you're gonna always lose a bit of EV when with volume, but there's a point of diminishing returns for just playing one table, unless you're playing like the highest stakes, obviously. 6 tables instead of 10, nice. 700 EV. Breaking even, which is sick. That's fucking sick, dude. Yeah. Nah, there's no fucking shame, dude. That's why you just need to get a coach and guidance, you know? Like, there's no shame in getting help when you need it at all. I still fucking get help. I still have coaches and mentors and guides and people I turn to because I have fucking not got it figured out. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have a 10k month with poker. I've had a bigger than 10k month with business and stuff, poker included, but I've never made 10k from poker in a month. If I was going to be totally honest with you, yes, I can. Mario, the only problem is I can't reply on YouTube. It doesn't let me type on YouTube. That's pretty fucking sad, actually. So what you need to do, Mario, and anybody that wants this playlist, the Twitch people, I can just paste it in for you. But for the non-Twitch people, you won't be able to see it. But if you go to SoundCloud and type in Left Coast Crew live at Lucky, that's what it is. Left Coast Crew live at Lucky. Left Coast Crew live at Lucky. Left Coast Crew live at Lucky. Yeah, Lewis, he obviously ran fucking pure as fuck, no doubt. But before he was kind of a break-even 50 NL player, shot taking 100. Like break-even at 50, playing some 100, and now he's just ironed out his process. And that's the big difference. It's like not fucking... It's not like groundbreaking... I don't know. I don't want to undersell ourselves because that's absolutely not true, but it's like... It's not groundbreaking strategy. It's not like you're going to learn the fucking... You know... I don't know... There's going to be parts where you're like, wow, like I've fucking never heard of any of that shit before, obviously. But then there's also going to be some stuff like, really? Is that really what you have to do to win? And we'll be like, yeah. And Ginger will be like, yeah, that's absolutely what you have to do. You know, like, did you see the hand where I just bet, like, very easily bet folded the nut straight earlier? It's just like, that's just so, you just have to be able to do that. That's one of the biggest differences. And when you're not held accountable to an academy or a group of people or somewhere where you've invested money, you can just continue punting over and over and over again and nobody's ever going to know and you don't have to tell anybody. So your long-term win rate is hurt because of it. Ba, 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 ba. Well, I'm running out of water and I've got a Valentine's call soon. Go on, Josh. Wow, I've been live for 3.5 hours. Holy shit. Holy shit. Da, 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 da. Yeah, this is a nice playlist. I do like this one. ISO with the deuces. Overcalled, rise. This guy is a whale, so let's call and flop a fucking set, shall we? there's ever a time that you want to flop a set, chat, and I don't usually do set mining, but against Wales, it's definitely more of a thing, at least as far as I'm aware. Oh! Ah! Checky fuck. Maybe that's a leak. Maybe I should just call like 8s there, not, or 7s or something. Post it there. This is interesting. Guess we call 14 to win whatever that is, a lot. In position. Suited. Go on then. Go on then. Where have you posted it, Project Mayhem? In the Discord? No, I don't know what you mean. This could be a burn for 22, to be honest. Gelati should have a kings here when he plays this way. Yeah. One liner's never got a bluff there. He probably has a set actually when he takes that line. But I've never really felt like a personal coach, but seeing your outlook on life, the game, and watching Ginger and how smooth and well spoken he is, YouTube changed my mind. Sick, dude. That's fucking dope to hear, man. I really fucking appreciate that, and it's pretty interesting what you say there, because one of our big philosophies in the academy and just generally in poker is that poker is like a very beautiful mirror, in a sense of like whoever you are in real life will be shown on the poker table. So therefore our goal, because we believe that to be true, and I really think it is true, like if you're a fucking mess in real life, odds are you're not going to play the best, and even if you win, you're not going to do the best. So chat, fucking hold on to your fucking trucks, lads. Hold on. Hold it. Oh no. Hold. Yes. Nice to chop there after losing the first one. It just blasts it in with aces, does not give a fuck. So one of our big missions is not just to build winning poker players. That's obviously the skin that we're using right now to help people, but really we want to just help people win at life. That's kind of what it is too. That's why there's a big focus on community and coaching and support and all of those things that you need to win. Yeah, you did, dude. That's when I knew Midnight Czar that you were definitely top tier taste, and definitely somebody that I'd like to talk to more. Because if you know One Night in Bangkok from the first 2 seconds, that is impeccable musical knowledge. Impeccable. Motion. Yeah. If you call straight flush. Yeah, math says no. Yeah, makes sense. Story checks out. Sivo, I'm on board with it. To be fair, I've never really been much of a clubber. Like I'm much more of a stay at home and fucking chat the maddest smack and smoke joints and eat a lot and posted the playlist in the YT chat. Okay. I can't see the YT chat. That's all. Oh, maybe I don't know. So I've never really been a big clubber, but I do really miss clubbing and like just going out and just having a fucking right giraffe when lockdown is over. Maybe take some party narcotics. Knock on my door. That would have been so nice to just bash this guy off with King 5. That's literally infinite EV winning King 5 for stacks there. It's not going to happen very often. Come knock on my pants, knock down my pants. She'd know that I'm merchant. Do 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 do. Yeah. I feel you on that, Lou. It's a lot, dude. And that's exactly what like our mission statement is. It's like that stuff, like for sure, you know, has a time and place. And when you're playing at like probably the higher stakes with like some real fucking sickos and people that like really understand the game at like but then again, even that I think is just something that we tell ourselves that like, oh, but when we move up stakes, then we'll start doing this, then we'll start applying these theories and that. And it's like, well, firstly, you don't really have to. And secondly, you probably shouldn't, because it's going to cost you more money. And we think as well, a big leak in the poker world is thinking that you're going to play spots more than you actually are. So what I mean by that is, say for that, like a river example, say you get check raised. If you just always fold, firstly, just flop sets is very good for your health. Let me play this and then I'll come back to that for. Nice, Lou. It's sick, dude. I look forward to it, my friend. I look forward to it. And sicko that you beat in 50. Good for you, dude. Good for you. You actually fold the higher pocket pairs to dab? I'd be interested to know why that is. Just put your aces in, kid. Put your aces in, kid. It's a terrible board for him to c-bet, but I'd c-bet it, so I c-bet everything. C-bet all. Ah, yeah, it's not a terrible board for him to c-bet, is it really? 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Fuck. What can you do, boys? Sometimes he's going to flop the nuts and you're going to have a set and you're going to lose. That's pretty sad, though. Ooh, it's a good flop. Knock down my door, knock down my door. How long's left on this playlist? Let's see. Wow, fuck. 2.5 hours left on the playlist. Jesus. That's seriously no joke. Why is that, Dad? Why do you fold the higher pairs? It's interesting. Are we up or down? I don't even know how to tell anymore, to be honest. Down. 700. Maybe actually not down. Yeah, we're probably down a buy-in, I think, at the moment. A buy-in. That's pretty mad, actually. How are we down a buy-in? I feel like we haven't really lost many big hands. Don't know. Right, I'm going to play till the top of the hour. 10 more minutes. That seems a good amount for me. I'm very thirsty and I don't want to go down and get a drink. And this was technically a bonus stream. It just so happens to be 3 hours 40. But shout out to everybody that's been watching. Much love. If anybody isn't watching on YouTube and they want to go and check out, I've got a lot of other videos on there. And going to be adding more videos as we go. More videos. I knocked on my door. Oof. Nice little transition. Nice, dude. Take it easy, Midnight Czar. Peace, peace. Take it easy, Gaspar. Much love, baby. Much love, baby. I'm going to be only live for another 10 minutes anyway, so... Flick a call in here. I'm not sure a solver works that way. I don't think a solver. I don't think a solver thinks about stuff like they're more disguised. To be honest, I don't think that's. It's not how a solver doesn't use that logic ever. It just evaluates EV. So that's not. I don't think that's true. Did you see the debate? I did see the debate. Yeah, I'm going to be adding to my thoughts to it because I have slightly. I agree with both sides of the. Both sides. I also think as well, like, and I've spoken to Ginge since this, it's like Ginge just didn't turn up as prepared as Charlie. Like, Charlie has clearly thought about the whole thing a lot more in depth than Ginge has. So, I don't think it was, it was only a debate. It wasn't fucking like there was winners and losers, but I definitely think Charlie was, more prepared and had made more articulated points than Ginge, but I think Ginge, as I said earlier, came with a knife to a gunfight, and that's why he stumbled and looked like and then Charlie was like surprised at some of the things he said. But yeah, but I do side with more towards what Charlie was saying than what Ginge was saying, just because I really think HUDs are bad for the game. I think they're bad for the ecosystem. And if I was a recreational player getting new started to the game and I saw somebody had this unfair advantage on a piece of software I had to pay $100 for, I wouldn't deposit. So I remember when I was I still am a recreational player, really. And I don't think we can call with this guy in. Yeah. Well, I can't. That's a lot to read, the dab. I probably agree with you, but not entirely sure. Lucas Bassa. With the old Kings. Pretty good flop. Pretty good flop. We get trapped here occasionally by the ass and the ass, but what can you do? This is a pretty bad turn. Still has jacks and tens, he still has ace queen, he still has ace king. He still has some like random defends that probably shouldn't be in his range. Ugh, this is so sorry. I don't think he shoves his boats. I think he has aces here, but don't really see what we're supposed to do but call. So, yeah. That's one of his random defends. Hold it. That's one, hold. How to lose $100 featuring Punty McPunterson. Lucas Bassa. That's punty, that is. If I don't mind saying so myself, Lucas, you, my friend, got a little bit punty. I think we'll size up a touch just because we're a little bit deeper. I think versus check raise we'd have called. Do we have a link to that debate? If you just YouTube, it's on Charlie's channel. Yeah, I think I think as well, Charlie undersells himself a little bit sometimes when he gets too angry and too hyped. I think that causes people to not listen to him as much as he would like them to. Just my personal opinion. And again, reminds me, I used to be very similar when I debated people. I used to get very heated and like, the louder I talk, the more people should listen kind of vibe, and that's just not really how humans work. So I think he undersells himself a little bit when he does that. That said, he does make a lot of good points, and I do think he is good at debating. I like how he references things. We're just going to go for a cheap bluff here, try and fold out ace high, pocket nines. Ayah. Unfortunate scenes. What can you do? What can you do, lads? But yeah, just go to Charlie's YouTube channel, you'll find it. Right, let's zoom this in for the last 5. Zoomed in. Oh god, that's way too zoomed in. Zoom it out, zoom it out. Yeah, zoom it out, Josh. What you doing, you fucking lunatic? Fuck's sake. Yep. Yep, easy solve. Value bet. Queen 10, Jack 10, King Jack, Queen Jack. I'm hungry, me, chat. I'm gonna go get some food after I finish and then chill for a little bit. Probably look through some of the hands from this session. I don't think we've made any. I can't think of one punt that we've made the whole session, which I'm very happy about. There's probably been no spots where I've been like, oh, that's a very big mistake, Josh. It just seems to be, I think I played pretty solid. I think that the times that we've lost more than 100 bigs, it's been like pretty reasonable situations. Zoom, 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 zoom. Just a couple of minutes left, boys, and we gonna bounce. You got the nuts when he bangs, lol. Yep. Yeah, it's nice. Hello, DJG. New screen name to see. I like it. This one-liner definitely plays super strange. Very call heavy. And donks and bets weird. It's quite a tricky strategy to play against, to be honest. This is obviously an easy bet. Probably bet call, depending on his check raise size. I think if he goes like more than... this guy just I opened to 2, he raised to 3. Here I squeezed. This guy overcalled. This guy donks. We got sad boy, sad face syndrome. We're going to fold. Hello, Ernesto. Thank you for the GLs, my friend. Much love, baby. We got a couple of J's. What up, gonna just 3-bet, 4-bet, 5-bet. This guy's obviously a whale. I think if this guy, if that guy was to do anything, we'd just fold, but... Will call a shove. Not going to be super happy about it, but would have to do it. It's going to block this flop. Be funny if he has a raise here. Nice. Ah, let's pray for a chop here. Yes, chop. Oh my god. People are so passive, it's honestly frightening. That sums up the GG regs, that what he just did there. Just snap check back jacks, like didn't even consider a value bet. It's just like, all right, nice one. Right, next time we get big blind here, we're gonna bounce. Move in the body. All right, this is it. This could be the last hand. Let's make it a good one. Can't be folding last hand, can you? Fucking what a terrible flop. Sad. Not much we can do here. Rabbits. Alright lads, well, much love for all the new subscriptions today, all of the new follows, all of the good stuff. I really appreciate it. If you haven't checked out my website, I've got a website over there with some things that you can go and check out. I'm going to update my story on there and add some more content on there as well too coming this week. We'll be back tomorrow for a stream, and then we're going to be publishing content 5 days a week in this new season, which I'm very excited about. We've got some people on board to help with that. So if you're enjoying this and you want more of that content, more of that good value, please stick around. Subscribe if you're on YouTube, follow if you're on Twitch. And if you're on Twitch and you want to go to YouTube, check that out too. And if you want to join the Discord, !Discord. If you're on Twitch and if you're on YouTube, look in the description and you'll find it. But yeah, appreciate you all. Much love.